Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Wednesday. Are you ready for What's New Wednesday? We've been waiting for this. We have been waiting for over a week to see incredible new items, and we have that in store for you in spades tonight. It's an incredible show. We actually have one of the most fascinating stones I have ever seen. I've been doing this a long time. Almost every day, 21 years running here. And there are always going to be some individual Mother Nature's prizes and collections that really are gems that tend to be on the more memorable side. And tonight we're actually going to see one of them, and it's in a diamond. And I'm hesitating as to what even to call this diamond as far as a color. I know that it's natural. I know that it's actually labeled here as a pink diamond, but there is so much more happening in this diamond. So we are really excited about this because there is an incredible, it's 30 points as well. So that's a very nice size to see in the diamond world. We're gonna see that on the way, and get ready because I'm not gonna reveal it all, but when you see this, I think you're gonna be remarking the same thing I did and really have been all night when I looked at this stone. So really a fascinating specimen of natural diamond material for you, but that is not it. We also have a really important blue wing block D. You know, that's one thing that I would say over the last week or so that we had a big sale running where everything was brought out from our inventory, and it was really a nice mix of pieces. We did not see a lot of blue wing block Ds, and that's only because there aren't that many blue wing block Ds left. So we are going to see one that is a beautiful 4-carat plus tonight. It's in a classic style mounting, but with a little extra. So I'm really looking forward to sharing that with you, as well as there is a fabulous yellow diamond. We're going to see a cushion now. I've got two, and I have to say right off the bat, we have a really special GIA certified diamond tonight. It is a rare size. It's actually a carat 51. It's right here in my hand. We're probably going to see it really early in this show because we know there's going to be a lot of people who will want this, but there is only one, and that is because it's not only a carat 51 in that size that gives you that much bigger size than we're used to seeing in our 1 carats, but without going to the 2-carat range, which then really elevates the price tag. We're going to see a GIA certified stone that actually gives you the clarity grading is VS2. It is in a beautiful mounting, and I just cannot get over the price tag. So that's what I'm most excited about in yellow diamonds. However, after that one goes, we'll have a 1-carat 01 for you as well. That is going to be a really affordable way to get yourself a 1-carat 01. So we have a lot to get to. There's ruby here. We haven't seen that in a while, and even some really cool designer earrings that are on the way, as well as much more. We're going to see a really affordable Alexandrite. We've got some gorgeous morganite earrings that I know our morganites have been extremely popular when we've had them in rings, but we haven't often had too much to go with it. So we're going to see some earring drops tonight, as well as there's even a color change Sphene on the way. So we're looking forward to that. It's a big size too. We've got a carat 91. Very tough to get those in the nearly 2-carat range. So we're going to have all of that and more. If you have any requests, get them in. We'll be happy to help you out with that. Of course, there has been a sale going on. It was a final sale opportunity, so just a reminder that return privileges are back in full effect here as well. So it doesn't mean we're moving the prices up, though, I must say. That is where I always tell you guys it's after doing a week plus of sale event pricing, it's tough to get away from that. So I'm up here just rolling with all the new, and we're still going to put everything on sale. So it's quite the night to be shopping. And then if you love Imperial Topaz, we've got a whole wheel set aside. It's 3 rings all over a carat. Beautiful pinky intense stones. Those are coming up as well. Incredible price tag on those too, just to clear them out. And that's going to be just one of a couple wheels that we'll show you. So lots to get to. And one more thing in the world of diamonds. There happens to be a pink diamond here in platinum. It's a 1-carat plus. It is GIA certified. It is so inexpensive for a pink diamond that is 1 carat, which normally would be like $1 million, would be considered inexpensive for a 1-carat pink. I'm going to just rephrase. I cannot believe what we're doing on the price. So I think collectively, we as collectors, shoppers, gemstone lovers are going to be a little bit shocked as to what we're doing on a pink diamond. So if you have wanted a 1-carat certified pink diamond in a gorgeous mounting in platinum, we have that, and there is a brand new markdown. It is a ring that did start over $100,000. Last time we saw it, it was right around $60,000. It has come so dramatically down in price. So that's here. That's going tonight. So if you want to see that sooner rather than later, just let me know. We'll help you with that. So we're going to start with one of the most requested stones of late. That is kunzite. But it's actually more specific than that. It's what is most requested, which is the emerald cut kunzite that we're starting with tonight. So let's take a look at this one. It's a beautiful color and saturation as well, which we get so accustomed to here, but that is not easy to get. So item number is 112-1975, and it's a really special piece here because you're also getting that cutting, which is tough to get, but then yeah, it's doing a couple of really magical things here. It lights up from within, but then look at the blues all the way out to the very, very edge. How about that? Suddenly, are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? What really stands out right now is the left side. Looks almost like a true, like a tanzanite is happening on the left side of that stone. That is the neons of pinks and blues and purples together that's sort of glowing outwardly beyond just the stone. And look at that. I mean, it looks like there's a blue stone, like a sapphire or a tanzanite, set beside it or underneath it somehow. This is really one of the most remarkable colors. And yet, it's a 3 carat 29. So it's not this massive size that nobody can wear, because sometimes to get to the bigger saturation in kunzite, you got to go with those really monster stones, that 15 to 20 carats, and then not everybody's able to wear those, right? That just might be a little bit too big for some people to wear. So this is giving you all that luxury color that is top notch, but in a really beautiful wearable size and a great cut that usually would maybe lighten the color a little bit. That cutting is known to take a pleochroic stone and maybe lighten it a bit. Not happening here. So all the intensity, all the size, all the great cutting, 20 points in diamonds in what I call the hourglass mounting, which is such a beautiful mounting. It really does. It's just that right touch of not too many diamonds, but you still get a couple of bigger diamonds in as well. Really brings and draws your attention into that center stone, which is, I mean, really like it needs any help, like, right? Like you're not going to look at that first and foremost. Like everyone's not going to stop and stare when they see this piece on your hand because of the intensity of that color and the fact that not a lot of gems give us that top kunzite color, right? That purple, that blue, that pink intensity, what I call when you get a really, really good stone, it's that orchid type of color. And I'm just going to try to balance it right there for you so you can see how amazing that is from a distance away. But it's also going to be better than, you want to start off right here on Wednesday night? This is how we do it. It's not even close to that $28.99 price. We're going to do so much better than that. It's a good size stone. You can see how right through the core of the stone, as you see it straight on, it looks more blue and purple than anything else, doesn't it? And yet it's not even going to be $2,000. Better yet, not even $1,000. Hello, not even $1,000. This one's going to fly. We know that. It's not even $9.99. So come on in on the early side. Don't want you to miss out. We can even change the gold for you. So if white gold, which we always tend to prefer in the kunzite combo, if you want yellow or rose, we'll make it happen for you. But it's also not $9.99. So a brand new piece, as everything is throughout the show, except for maybe a couple requests. I pulled a few things that I've had requests on. So like Pamela, if you're out there, whenever you're ready to see that diamond collar, I've got it for you if you haven't checked your email. But this is where we get to that kunzite that, guys, it's got to go. We cannot, I told you, I am committed to continuing to bring you sale, event pricing, and discounts no matter what. So this whole week, this whole season, we are getting ready to welcome October. So it's an important time to pick up your pieces and get shopping for the goods. But remember that the prices are really not supposed to be this low on a brand new piece, especially a kunzite of this level. And because it's neon, remember what we always talk about with neon stones, whether they be mehenges, whether they be tanzanites, whether they be the kunzite here in that really top level. Usually when you're in a little darker light, that's when you see the real beauty of a neon take place. Paraíba is another one, right? This is where you're getting all that neon intensity in this bright spotlight, which means that color gets more intense as you see it in person at home when you're outside of the television studio lights, which are obviously some of the brightest you can get. And we're not even doing the $8.99 price tag. So this is where one only, back to that. That's what doesn't change from the sale event to now, is that really we're into these one-of-a-kinds here. Pretty much everything I have to show you tonight is a one-of-a-kind. That is why you want to dial very, very quickly when you see something you love. They're not going to last. That's not even $8.99. Let's see who's with us and ready to shop, ready to save. It's only $888 to the very first caller who'd like it. That's it. We've got a fabulous opal. It's a black opal coming up in a pendant. We have a butterfly ring. Actually, I have several butterfly pieces, including a match set of earrings and a pendant that actually transforms. You know, if you were going to have a piece that's a convertible transformation piece, it should be a butterfly design, am I right? They're the ones that go through that metamorphosis themselves, which is why we love them and what they symbolize. So I actually have a butterfly piece that is going to transition between a pendant and a brooch for you. So that makes a lot of sense to me. So we're going to have that for you as well. And anything you'd like to see, you let me know. So we're going to give that, well, it's got one more second, then we're going to move along. We've got to show you there's a huge markdown on a men's piece tonight. It's that purple blue sapphire we have seen before, but I couldn't couldn't resist the markdown that we have for you as of this afternoon. So we've got a huge, really, really rare men's sapphire piece that's coming up, and that is one of our better values of the night, if you ask me. So we're going to move right along. Take a look at this. This is that gorgeous opal. Wow. So far, it's so far in the rose gold. I'm going to just say right up front, you can change that if you want to. The motivation for the rose gold was the richness of the stone, and there's really almost like an intense pinky purple backdrop. Check this out though. What it's doing, it looks almost as if, imagine this for a second. If you could imagine a superhero's cape made of a bright neon green in a satin color, and then it's double-sided. Like, I love the idea in clothing of like a double-sided, you know, one color on the exterior, one color on the interior lining. Think of like whether it is a cape or an overcoat or a beautiful you know, full skirt. This is what it takes me there, because if you watch this move, you see the really intense greens, and then watch as it goes right where the greens are into these aqua blues that looks almost like water in motion. It looks like, again, you've seen like on a beautiful bright day when the swimming pool is out in the back and you see that amazing turquoise water that it just has that ever so subtle movement. That's what's happening in that green into that blue turquoise aqua tone. It's so pretty. And then you're going to get a little bit of that pink, orange, and golden glow as well. It's a good size stone. It's 112-1969, and it's going to be our 55-point black opal out of Australia's Lightning Ridge, but you also get 10 points in diamonds. They kind of also, maybe that's where the inspiration came from, like a ruffle of color within the stone, but it's almost like a ribbon of tiered designs around it where you have that almost like front to back that's looks like it's twisted or turning, right, in the double halo, and that you've got mirror finished gold transitioning into diamonds. So almost like a front back type, kind of like a dual-sided look. We're going to show it to you on the hand here as well. And then you'll get an idea of the size, you'll see the length, we'll see it on, but also got to give you a big value. And of course, remembering that you can change the gold. So if rose gold is not your favorite in the world, I want you to get your favorite gold color and get it however you want it. And there it is, 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. We'll show it to you on the neckline next. This is just to give you a little size perspective here. Opals are also going to be one of those stones that looks better in real life than it even does on camera, although that's not having any trouble right now. It looks amazing as it is, doesn't it? So we have one. You can already see, again, a little less light over here. You can see the blues and the greens and how intense they are, but it's not going to be a $1,000 piece yet again. So here we go with these values, and one of a kind, because opals always are. You're never going to see two opals that are exactly or identical in their appearance, right, or in their pattern or in their play of color, which is what the phenomenon is all about. So let's take it back up close. Let's give you a huge value. It's not even going to be $1,000 or $999. We got to make sure these pieces go. And welcoming everybody into a big Wednesday night in the early parts of the show. I know we might have some late arrivals tonight, so we're really excited you're with us to be here and ready to go and ready to shop and get all the values that you know you're here for. So this is it. So we will give you, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to make it better than $888, better than $777. We'll just blow it out right now. It's only going to be $699 for the gorgeous opal you see. And that is where, I don't know if there's been a better example yet of an opal showing how much bigger it appears than what it weighs. Because obviously 55 points, never in a million years does it look that. Sometimes they say they look double. This one looks really 4 or 5 times that size, because it's really looking like it's a 2 or 2.5 or 3 carat. So Pamela, we can show you the diamond necklace next. Unfortunately, the price is going to be the price that I had the other day because it's already on sale. So we'll show you your diamond collar coming up, and then we have that incredible men's ring. And I'll tell you right now, we're going to get to that pink diamond, that 1 carat 01 pink diamond, natural pink, GIA certified, stunning platinum mounting as well. And it's a price tag that's going to make sure that it gets a home tonight. So there's never been a 1 carat pink diamond here that is anywhere near a price tag like what we have it brought down. It was one of those that probably, I don't know, should have made it on the sale, but don't worry, I took care of you, and we took even more than your discount would have been during a big sale event. So we're excited about that pink diamond. All right, so let's keep moving, guys. We got a light audience here in the first hour, I know that. So here we go. This is our really fabulous, fabulous butterfly that I love, and then we'll get to our diamond collar. This is going to be 112-1062 that we have here for you, and it's the coolest ring. It has a little bit of like, imagine a cuff bracelet, but translating to a ring, where you've got a little bit of that style. And I say that because it is open through the middle. Now, that is not going to change at all how you wear it or how you size it or how it feels or how it fits on the hand. You're going to wear it like you would any other ring, so please do not be intimidated by that open section down the middle. This is going to wear like any other great ring you have. I want you to size it accordingly. Just size it true to size to whatever finger you want to wear it on. But it's also 41 points in diamonds. They're going to be pave in this beautiful butterfly wing design where you see that top and bottom, almost like that beautiful, the wingspan there is going to extend out. It sits up a little bit so they actually have like the butterfly in flight kind of look when you wear it. I've got to try it on because it's really so much prettier even on the hand when you do see that little bit open work. And we only have one and it stays in the yellow gold. So my question is, who would like this fabulous piece here tonight? I mean, just really special. Isn't that beautiful how it sits? And this is even a little large for me. So again, and keep in mind, we're going to size it to whatever size you wish for, but you could also then do a little bit of your own customization if you want to cinch it in a little bit or expand it out a little bit. I'm not saying multiple sizes necessarily, but just, you know, given that this is what I hear a lot. If you have a little larger knuckle, so you don't wear rings anymore because you have to go large, and then by the time it's on the finger, it's too big and it's spinning and wrapping and turning. Well, this is one where maybe you can, you know, leave it a little open, get it over the knuckle if your knuckle happens to be bigger, and then cinch it in a little bit so you have the perfect fit. So you can kind of adjust a little bit here and there as you need to, but it's one only. It's a fabulous value. I'd love this on any finger of the hand, truly. It's got just a little bit of elevation to the wings as you see there. Not much. This is not going to sit up high or be complicated to wear at all, but it's really, really, it's beautiful. It really is beautiful. And if you love the butterflies, this isn't the one I was telling you about. We have a designer set coming up that's going to be actually a matching earring and necklace, well, pendant pin combination. So this could be the ring that actually is close enough that it would look great with it. So if you want to actually think about that, we've got the beautiful, it's a little different in size. It's going to have some satin finishing, but it is yellow gold. So the combination of pieces we have coming up later in the show, pin pendant, and a gorgeous pair of earrings that would actually work back. So then you'd have the whole three-piece set that would be beautiful together. So think about that as well. If you're a butterfly lover, you can get a whole combination and a beautiful suite we can build. And how sweet it is when you see it for under $1,000, and actually better than even $999 for this incredible ring with that little bit of split style. Love that. Take a look at it. We're not going to make it $999. Come on in. We're going to move some jewelry tonight. We really are. That's what the whole point of this Wednesday is. And it's a lot of brand new to show you, but this is not even $888, $777, $699. So I'm just dropping as we go here because it's like we started with a $999 piece, then we got even lower for you on that opal pendant, and now going even lower on this ring, which has almost a ½ carat in diamond weight to it, and we're going to make it $599. I'll tell you, that's one I would pick up in a hurry. Just, I adore that piece. I think it's really a little different. There's a lot of butterfly jewelry out there. It's a very popular motif, always has been, but this is just a fun, unique way to do it. So I think really, really special the way you've got that one, you know, situated, and just making it a little more special and different and bold and something that's going to get, you know, catch people's eye and get those compliments. And if you are you know, into the symbolism, we talked about this already, whether it's for the beautiful, you know, the idea of just really being about, sometimes butterflies are symbolic to transitions in life, right? Transformations. That's what we've got here. So beautiful look, $599. First caller. All right, so coming up, we're going to make, that's a beauty. Isn't it great? Yellow gold only, so stays that way, but we can size it for you, so no problem there. But we are ready to get a move on here. We've got that tennis necklace. Now, I know this is going to be a repeat for some of you, but we had some of you that missed out. It was a very, very popular piece as we wrapped up our big event on Monday night. So this was one that was very, very popular. If you were just maybe still thinking about it, or maybe you've taken a moment now and done the comparison pricing, and you've realized that there are little tiny diamond chips out there for more money than what we're asking for VS stones that are almost 5 carats, depending on the length you get. And we wanted to bring this, or maybe you were thinking about it, but you weren't sure. And if you don't have the collar yet, you wanted to have that 30-day money-back guarantee rather than the 2-week return policy that we have, this would be the way to go. So obviously, you're going to get a fabulous value. It's our tennis necklace. This is the not graduated style. So we don't have many to go around either because obviously it was so popular in our last time we all saw each other on Monday night. So this is really, look at that, just very, very elegant and really hot right now. This has always been a classic, we know, but it's extra, extra, extra trendy right now to have a collar of really any kind. We see a lot of bold necklaces, and we're seeing them worn, believe it or not, often every day. So it's a great style to wear for that. But here's the deal. We've got 3 different lengths, since it is a tennis necklace, which of course means the diamonds go all the way around, so does the gold. It just means that the different links are going to be a little bit different price tag to accommodate the different gold weights, diamond weights. Your diamond weights are going to go way up every inch of necklace you get. So keep all that in mind. We'll show it on the hand here. It's 4.5 carats for the we're going to start with the 429. That's the 16 inch that we have for you. So that's usually what people will get in a collar, but you know best. And so whether you want a 16, a 17, or an 18 inch length, this is going to be a quick little recap for something we had at the very tail end of our Monday. And this is going to be 1110175. So the item number goes way back. Just a little heads up. This is a piece that actually was created, as you can tell by the item number, this is some time ago. We're into the 112s. And 2000 item numbers into the 112 prefix right now. So this was made many, many years ago. These prices are actually lower than where they debuted many years ago. So do keep that in mind. So if you're looking for a deal, this is it. I encourage you to think about, again, comparing what you see out there in the world of collars right now. It's going to be $429 if you choose. See that carat weight there? That's going to be for the 16. And then you see how it adjusts for the 17 and the 18. You get 4.5 carats for the 17 and 4 carats 83 in the 18 inch. And then we've got, of course, you're also getting more gold in each of those different lengths. So there are two things to be considered, not to mention extra workmanship that's required when you do pick up a collar. So we've got white gold or yellow gold available, or rose gold if you'd like it. Keep in mind that sometimes, depending on the length you choose, we don't always have every single one in stock. So we may have to make it for you. If you want, like, let's say a 17 in yellow gold, I don't have that in stock. Otherwise, I would show it to you. I don't even have, I only have a 16 inch in stock right now in the collar. So I'm going to put this on for you so you can see it that way. These are all of our amazing VS diamonds. They go all the way around. And then you're going to have a closure that's the insert closure. So it's going to continue the diamonds even up and over the clasp. So you're going to get a look at it up close. We'll show it to you on the neckline. This is the style I enjoy because when we found when they graduate to smaller sizes through the back, they tend to flip and turn a little bit. This is really one that doesn't do that nearly as often because it's going to have that beautiful diamond weight all the way around. Same size diamond weight, same basket sizes all the way around as well, but it's actually going to be a huge value. You're paying only $39.99 for the 16 inch. And then we just have the pricing shift accordingly, just a little bit more for each additional inch of gold and diamonds you get. So the 17 inch is $41.99 and the 18 inch is $44.99. So you've got a huge value there. And again, you would be getting the opportunity to get that money back return policy too, so that if you want to, test drive it yourself, get it at home, wear it a bit, and really see if that's a style that works for you. This allows you to do that. And then we'll take it right up close here just so I can show you. This is made, if you see it in this direction, you're going to probably think it's my tennis bracelet that I'm showing you because it's made in the same way as all of our diamond tennis bracelets are. And I'm talking about the diamonds, and they're not in a flimsy little wired basket. They're in a substantial amount of gold. You've got a beautiful finishing to the inside. You've got a great way. You see how each diamond, I call these our little gold fortresses, that they're set, not flimsy little wires, not flimsy little prongs, but really baskets that are worthy of the bigger diamonds they're holding. So that's important as well. So you can get any one of those links, and $39.99 for the 16 inch, incredible value. That is like, if you were looking at bracelets, which are 7 inches mostly in the world of diamonds, you would be shopping really low end diamonds to even get a 7 inch bracelet at $4,000. This is not a bracelet, it's an entire collar, a necklace completely encrusted in diamonds. I'm going to take it over to the neckline to show you there, just so you can see here. Obviously, I don't have it fastened. I only have the one to work with, but I'm going to show you the back and then just twist it around so you see the front. And when you fasten this with that piece all the way around the neckline, you're going to get diamonds as far as the eye can see. So it's really one that I should probably fasten for you, but it's difficult when I'm only working with the one that I have here. So because I want to show you all the angles, but you can see this really gives you the size perspective on it. And they're all VS diamonds, so they're that beautiful look that you're getting from start to finish. Now this is where it's going to sit at 16 inches on me. I do have a collar, and just for reference, I like it to sit right at the base of the neckline. So my own collar at home is 16 inches. That's for me what's comfortable at the base of the neckline. If you want to go 17, it's going to sit right about here if you have an average neckline size, and then 18 would sit just a little lower than that, obviously. And you know what's comfortable, but really the way these are typically worn are typically at the base of the neckline, and that way it's also good for layering if you want to wear your longer longer necklaces with it, you can do that. So that's it. We've got another look at it against the hand here for you, just so you can see how these stones are identical in size all the way around, and how when they have something as a backdrop to lean or rest against, they just sit so beautifully. And that's all in the workmanship. That's in what you don't necessarily see. Obviously, what you see are these spectacular VS diamonds, but what you don't necessarily see is the way it's built, the way you've got so much gold underneath it that makes it a stable, beautifully sitting piece on the neckline. And Pamela, like I said in my email, I do not have a yellow gold. Unfortunately, I don't. So yellow gold is just not something I have available in stock. Most people do choose the collars in the white gold. So I don't. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to ship it to you tomorrow. It would have to be made. It doesn't take long to do so, but I don't have it. Otherwise, I would show it to you. So I'm sorry about that. Sometimes we don't carry a lot of inventory on pieces like this because it's not something that, you know, and by the way, when we make it, it costs us more than this to make. So that's what we have to show you. I don't have it in the yellow gold. If it helps at all, I'm wearing a yellow gold bangle, so I can kind of give you an idea here. That's kind of on the narrow side, so I can give you an idea on if you had a backdrop of yellow gold here. That's the best I can do right here, is just kind of put a little yellow gold backdrop behind it and give you an idea. You're not going to see a lot of the gold. It's still, again, our diamonds are so amazing that, you know, we make sure that those baskets are still exposing the diamond and not, you know, muddying it up with a lot of extra gold that's not necessary, right? We give it what it needs to be set securely, but we always want it to be the diamond being the star of the show. So that's our necklace. Congrats if you get it. Just had a request to bring that back, so apologies for those of you that have already seen it. Let's get to our really, this is like a little bit of magic here in a sapphire. September's birthstone. Happy birthday, everybody, in September. And I know the month is almost over, so chances are if you have a September birthday, you probably, I'll wish you a happy belated birthday. But if you still got one up to come here, this is just a reminder that these sapphires, no matter what the colors, and aren't we loving the fact that when you are a September birthstone and sapphire's your birthstone, it's got so many different colors to choose from. This being one of the coolest of all. This is a men's ring typically, but it's got that blue and purple together. It's like a true neon. And sometimes just as you see it move, you'll see different tones of color from different perspectives. It tends to shift a little bit. It tends to be neon. This is like having a tanzanite, but even a little more so. Remember, it's going to give you more durability than a tanzanite. So if you've ever been curious, why would I take a purple blue sapphire over a tanzanite? The reason would be well, in this case, it's a really, really rare vanadium rich stone. You would not get the purple tones unless you have the iron and titanium, which is what makes a blue sapphire blue. And then you need vanadium to have a purple sapphire be purple. So this, because of all those different colors blending together, is likely going to be a mixture of all those different elements together. You've probably got iron, titanium, and vanadium in different ratios that make this stone what it is. And then, of course, the fact is it's Mother Nature that gave it that clarity, that glow, the size that it is, which is a carat 34, and one more thing, it's unheated. So super crazy rare to get an unheated stone like that. It's item number 1120964, and it is showing reds. You know, I'm going to have to say red flash, when normally that's going to make us think of blue wing block Ds. This is giving red flash, but in a sapphire, and more durability than a tanzanite because you've got a 9 versus a 7. Sapphires being 9 in the Mohs scale, and then tanzanites being about a 7. Yes?
Marilyn wants to say
Hi.
hi. She wants to see the aqua earrings you're talking about.
Don't have any aqua earrings tonight.
Her birthday is Saturday.
No, really? I don't, Marilyn, I don't have aqua earrings tonight. I have diamond earrings. I have some designer earrings. I don't have aqua earrings. I have, which she may have heard. I don't know what she heard. I have an aqua ring that's really good. I don't have earrings tonight in aqua. But happy birthday, Marilyn. I'm so excited for you. Saturday. We'll be together on Saturday if she's around. Saturday's date is the 30th, right? So I'll be thinking of you, Marilyn, and have a great birthday. Oh, that's exciting. Maybe looking to treat herself. We can always see if we have some aqua earrings. I just don't have any new ones tonight, but we can see if our inventory has any for you. But thanks for calling in and checking in with us tonight. Nice to have you. And this is the men's piece from the inside, so you can see a great finishing there. And that's going to be, wow, the blues, the purples, and the reds. And it's going to be a 134 unheated stone, plus it also has 29 points in diamonds. Change the gold if you want to. White's fine, or you yellow gold or rose gold's fine, totally up to you. But all we got to do is give it the price of a lifetime from $39.99. And to be honest, with a stone that rare, I don't see anything wrong with $39.99 at all. But this is the way to get a really, really important sapphire, precious as it may be. And we've got the value that is not going to reflect the rarity or the precious nature of the stone, given that that is truly, I don't have another sapphire like it. And you see it, I hope you're seeing it at home, however you're watching television, or, you know, some of you are like, you know, again, probably watching something else on TV tonight. You've got, you know, the phone or the tablet or the computer opened up to TVON.com or something, and you're looking at that going, wow, it's got to be a misprint. That's got to be. I've never seen a sapphire give red flash like that, but that's what makes this stone so unique. And it's not even going to be $2,000, which is already 50% off. So we're going to blow it out right now for you. And it's only going to be, instead of $19.99, which is your good 50% off sale, we're going to take it a lot lower than that and make it an easy deal. Again, men's ring, you can still change the gold. I would love to see this in yellow, to be honest, because it would look really rich with that yellow gold backdrop to that sapphire that is so, again, very saturated. But it's only going to be $1,888. So that's a much better value than even $39.99, where I think it's very fair. So remember, all of our pieces are still available tonight, from the opal pendant to the kunzite emerald cut to the fabulous butterfly ring to the collar that we had by request. So that's all here for you. Yeah, realize we're not, Pamela, we're not one of those big box places. We don't have like 10,000 quantity. We are a custom jeweler. So sometimes we just don't have, like, you know, everything. This is why we size for you. We don't just have an inventory with, like, you know, miles and miles of warehouse with, you know, this ring available in every size and every gold color, because we deal with so many one-of-a-kind stones. And even with our diamond pieces, they're really bespoke for you, because again, part of the reason we give you the values we do is not to carry a lot of inventory, but really to have, you know, pieces made, still giving you all those custom options, but not having, you know, not pre-making them so that we're not, you know, ending up with a lot of jewelry sitting on the shelves that, you know, has no home. So this is $18.88, great men's ring. We'll keep on going. We've got a really, really cool opportunity coming up next. And we do have an aqua ring. So did Marilyn want me to pull some aqua earrings if we have any? Or is she just... Okay, so we are, Marilyn, just to let you know, we are going to see if we have any aqua earrings. What you may have heard me talk about tonight is we have some designer earrings that are here that are kind of cool. They're almost like they're really a cool lock design in a little bit of a hoop. So it's kind of a nice drop meets hoop. And then we've got imperial topaz. I know that's been one of our big requests of late, has been imperials with those really saturated pink tones. I've got a few of those. And then let's just get to a crazy wheel. And do you guys want to see a little sneak peek of something that I'm not even sure how to describe? And my whole job is to stand up here and describe things to you. And I take a lot of pride in the way I do it. But I got to tell you, this is what is so, so magical. I looked at this earlier. I kid you not. I looked at this ring earlier in my office, and I'm sitting there going, oh my gosh, we have a blue diamond, a huge, biggest ever blue diamond. And then I look at the back and it says pink diamond. And then I move it, turn it, look at it in all different lights, and I honestly cannot decide. And on TV, it looks like a purple, because what is pink and blue together, really? Well, really, if we think about more like a red and a blue together, what does that make? A purple. Look at what's happening here. That is one of, bottom line, it's a fascinating stone. It tends to shift colors every different time I look at it from a different angle or in a different type of lighting. And it's one of the most saturated, all natural diamonds I've ever seen us present. And it's a huge size on top of that as well. And it's a beauty. And that's coming up in the show. So just a little sneak peek preview. Now, is this Maryland from where? Is it Maryland in Wisconsin by any chance, or from somewhere else? Okay. From where? I was just trying to decide which one she might like if I knew who it was, but I don't think. So she's in where? Texas. So Marilyn, I want to show you, we have two options in aquas from the vault. So this is everything we have in aqua earrings right now currently. This starts with a larger, longer style for you that's going to be quite opulent, because they have big yellow diamonds and they have a lot of white diamonds and they have some serious stones. If you want to go a little smaller, we do have, or if you like a hoop earring like myself, this is going to be a great way to go as well. And that's an aqua in right now in yellow gold, but don't worry, you'll have the option to change those. But this is like that split style open hoop that faces forward. So we have those as well. So those are my two options in aqua earrings. Overall, that's everything we have. So we'll start with these, the drops with the bigger stones, and that's going to be 112-1509. This is going to start with 327 just in aquas. big, gorgeous Sierra Santa Marias, by the way. Some of the best saturation we'll see in aquas, times 2. And you start with the big ovals. Then we decided let's throw in some very important yellow diamonds. Those are pear shapes. And they are over 15 points apiece. And then we have almost a half carat in white diamonds as well. So you've got 45 points in white diamonds, big, big, big individual 15.5 points in yellows individually, 31 points total. And then you've got aquas that are also, they're a carat 60 or so each. And they're Sierra, Santa Maria, rich as can be, stunning aquas. I will show you the length on one. We'll try one on for you. This is definitely the longest, most dramatic of the aqua earrings we have ever had. Stick around. Yes, I'm getting a lot of questions about the pink diamond that is in the show. It will be here tonight, and it's fabulous, and you've got to see it. And then we're going to show you, of course, this is the lever back style, so it makes it really easy to wear because you have this all attached closure, right? Nothing to mess with or lose, right? There's no extra backings. It's all attached. And then you're gonna have 1.25 inches in the drop from top to bottom. I'll try one on for you. And it's gonna be a super, super value here. We're gonna make them just another discount here for you. They do stay as is, but that's gonna give you 2 tones of gold. So you've got really great versatility and luxury there as far as, you know, a lot of us will wear different colors of gold, but then, you know, if you love the earrings, you never wanna leave those on the shelf. So you've got the chance to pair them up with everything else in the wardrobe, whether you're wearing your platinum, your sterling, your white gold, your yellow gold. This is going to go with everything. I have a look at them on here really quickly just so you can see the kind of length and how that drop translates from a distance away, as I'll just pop it in a little bit deeper to my piercing there so you can really see it just the way it's meant to be. Yes, Jess, go ahead.
Marilyn D.
Yeah. Oh, she did.
She wanted to say hi.
Good.
She also said her birthday, it's funny because her birthday's also on Saturday.
You are kidding me. Oh my goodness. So you know how I was just, yeah, Marilyn D. Oh my gosh. So you know how I was wondering if Marilyn, who called in, was Marilyn in Wisconsin, because we've been shopping together for many, many years. So I apologize to all the other Marilyns. I usually think of Marilyn D. in Wisconsin. And I found out that the request was from Marilyn, this request here, was from Marilyn in Texas, who has a birthday on Saturday. And now Marilyn D. in Wisconsin is watching. She just called in and wanted to say her birthday is also on this Saturday. What about you guys? Do you think, well, first of all, do you think we should like hook them up or something? Like maybe they're, I don't know, kindred spirits, something like that. We should probably get them together, right? Texas and Wisconsin, I know are not close by, but that is wild. That's wild to me. And I love that. And so happy birthday to both of our Marilyns. Now, if there's another Marilyn out there who has a birthday on Saturday, you definitely, okay, listen, we'll go back to the wheel so I can stop squatting down because leg day was earlier and I'm already miserable from it, but I have to squat down for that earring shot. So the whole time I'm doing the earrings, I'm like in a little like catcher's position, kind of like that. But I got to tell you, here's the deal, Jess. If we have another Marilyn that calls in with a birthday on Saturday, I think we all need to leave, cancel the show, and go buy those lotto tickets for that big, $850 million jackpot. Because I feel like there's just something uncanny going on if that happens. So anyway, thank you to Marilyns, all my birthday Marilyns. I love it. All the birthday Marilyns that are celebrating a birthday on Saturday. That's wild to me. What are the odds? I don't know. But it couldn't be much different than the odds of winning that huge jackpot. I mean, it really couldn't. So yeah, if you're a Marilyn with a birthday on Saturday and you haven't called in already, we want to hear from you, because then I'll feel real. That's when you know you got a big audience all across the world. Is when you can get, yeah, same name, same birthday. Now, if it's the same year, we'll have to investigate that. I don't know if they want to reveal that necessarily, but if you like the earrings to treat yourself, this is your lucky day, because we're going to make the $49.99 earring, we're going to bring it down to $1,999. That is very special. I can only imagine what Marilyn in Wisconsin was sitting at home thinking when she heard this all. And she's like, oh, that's not me that called in, but I do have a birthday on Saturday. Yes. Yes. No way. Wait a minute. Now, I know that's not a Marilyn. I didn't go 3 for 3 here. But Catherine and Marilyn sound kind of alike. And Catherine called in, and she's in Maine. And we don't have probably that many people watching in Maine. And she called in because her birthday is on Saturday. We might need to see driver's license verifications at this point. We might need to see that, or is just September 30th like the day? That is wild. I love that. Well, happy birthday to our Marilyns and Catherine and everybody. I think this calls for like a cake on Saturday or something. What do you guys think? Cake, champagne, balloons, something. We'll just call it the TVON family birthday and we'll all adopt it. We'll all do adopt a birthday and we'll just pretend we're all celebrating a birthday on Saturday. So I have one more pair of earrings for you, Maryland and Texas. That's the drop style you can choose if you like. And you saw those on. And now I'm going to get to that hoop because that's going to be a style that also works for, I think, a lot of people, because this, I think, is definitely more maybe even daily wear. It's like that. Now, I always say with this style, please ignore what they look like up close. I'm showing them up close so you can see the diamond quality and the stone quality, which is beautiful. But that backing closure, that whole thing you're seeing down the middle there with the gold, that you're not going to see when they're on. So that's important. What you see is that split of diamonds, and then you get that big round stone. Now, it's item number 1110046, and we're so thrilled to have these earrings for you in, yes, 5mm Sierra Santa Marias. I don't have a gem weight on them. I would estimate them to be about a ½ carat each. So figure you're getting somewhere in the neighborhood of a 1 carat total weight in your aquas. They are still Sierra Santa Marias and they are rounds. And I know we had some gorgeous rounds over the weekend in rings. So yes, if you were lucky enough to get one of those, here's the match. What's that? Oh, good. The drops may be going out. Okay, so we're verifying the drops, which means the hoops are available to anybody who'd like them. And you know what? 55 points in diamonds as well. This is what brings it. So it comes to that point at the top where your post is. It's still a locking mechanism that's all in one. So it's almost like a hoop meets a lever back. It hinges down. That backing is going to drop down. And then you have this beautiful look where it's going to be, I call it a forward-facing hoop, where there's a split in diamonds. Take a look at it on the hand. I'll give you a measurement. They are 3/4 of an inch. And then wait till you see them on, though, because that's the best way to really appreciate them. But you can see here, that's going to hinge down, so they click close, so really simple and easy there. Here's your length. We talked about 3/4 of an inch. They are 3/4 of an inch, which we find is a very popular length for earrings across the board, and they look amazing on, because when you see them on from the front, you're really just going to see that double row in diamonds that splits to make it look like it's a tension set aqua, but it's actually a, now don't worry, tension set sounds a little like tenuous. They are not tension set, but they look it. What they are is they're still set with a sturdy basket and prongs as well. So you've got a great look about them. You can see there how it looks now. You see that, yeah, how it just opens up to hold that stone, but they are set with a basket, so they're really traditionally set. They're securely set, but you get this great look. And how about that? It's like a blue diamond kind of look, because the round cutting, the round diamond cutting, the beautiful deeper blue. I mean, this is a really good idea of what they look like, because it's a little less light over here. So you're not seeing them, you know, in that traditional up close on camera view, and you see how saturated yet how bright they are. So they're a deeper pastel blue, but they've got a lot of spark to them because they're round. Let's go back to the wheel. Let's get you a great price on them. White, yellow, or rose gold. You do have your choice. We tend to love them in the white gold, but anyone you want to do, they're going to be a super value. They're not even $1,000. And earrings are always tougher because there's all this workmanship and mechanisms, and we don't always talk about all that, but it is something to consider if you've ever wondered in, you know, out in retail or other stores, why is an earring seem to be so much more than some of the rings and pendants you see out there? That's a big reason why. But they're not $9.99 and they're not $8.88. We're going to take them really, really low. These are super affordable, and if you love aquas, and before you know it, it's going to be March, and then we celebrate the aqua birthstone that is for the month of March, but we think about that color, and when you see the best material out there, like what we deliver, what we bring, what we showcase, that's what really makes all the difference, because there are a lot of people who don't love an aqua until they see the finer material, until they see the finer level quality. Then we all become fans of aqua. I was never a fan of it myself until you see the Sierra Santa Marias out of Brazil, which are mined out, completely done. That's when we have a new appreciation, because you get that ultimate level of color. Take a look at it. It's not even going to be $8.88. They are not $7.99 either. This is one of those values you do not want to wait on, because they're $777 only, and that gets you a pair in white, yellow, or rose. So huge value, and you have now seen our entirety of our aquamarine earring collection right here in just the last few minutes. So huge value, and they're $777. Open to anybody who'd like them, and a beautiful way to do a hoop, but a little bit more unique because that forward-facing style. It's almost like you have two hoops in one, forward-facing with that stone revealing at the base there. Looks amazing, is amazing, and $777 gets them to you. So congratulations if you get them. We're going to keep on moving. We only have about 15 minutes left in this hour, and a lot to do tonight, and a lot to bring, and a lot of hopefully requests coming in as well. I do have our big pink diamond. So do we have a collector of diamonds out there? A collector of gems? Somebody who's maybe looked at the previous pink diamonds and thought, yeah, maybe one day if I have $70, $80, $90,000 that I don't know what to do with, I'll get a pink diamond, because you know what a great investment that would be in collector's piece. We have a pink diamond tonight, right now, that looks like this. It's my personal favorite for everything. Color, mounting, metal, everything you could want is right here in a pink diamond. Not to mention it looks a lot bigger than the other 1 carats I have. And that's going to be 1120641. This is not a typical pink diamond. It is huge. It's over 1 carat. It's actually a 101. It's in a combination of platinum and 18 karat rose gold. So the rose gold is the setting for the stone. I'm a little shocked here because, wait a minute. Do I have a, hold on, what am I looking at? Where is the clarity grading? So this is really important. Okay, so we've got a cert here on the color. It's very intense and saturated. This is partly why when you see the stone, you're going to realize it's got all big white diamonds as well around it, pear shapes, beautiful, beautiful marquise cuts, and that's it. All fancy cut white diamonds around it. I never believed in my lifetime that I would stand on national television and offer a value like this on pink diamonds. Never thought the day would happen. Never thought it would come. This is it. GIA certified stone. The stone has been sent to GIA prior to being set in this gorgeous designer mounting, and the stone has been certified as a natural. They have it listed here as a 101. They give you the millimeter size, the fact it is natural, and then they listed the color, which is very telling, as a fancy brownish pink. Did you look at that and think, oh, look at that brown diamond? There is no visual brown. You would never look at that and judge it as a color brown. The reason GIA, and you know how strict they are with their gradings, that's why we know GIA certs are worth more than everyone else's, right? Because GIA is so unbelievably conservative. They're so accurate. They're so, again, their certs are the gospel. What they say goes. What they say is for real. There's a lot of certs that cut a lot of corners when they actually make their assessments, and so they're not really a legitimate cert as far as if you want total accuracy. GIA is, and the fact that they have it listed as a brown pink means that, again, very saturated. That is really important. It's the same reason why when we sell fawns that have a pinky brown color, brown with a little bit of pink, a lot of times when you take them to different gemologists or appraisers, they're going to call it a pink diamond, because they see the pink as being a saturated tone. Here, you're getting what is that saturated pink level. Come on over and take a look at this 101. Then we've added a carat 79. I'll show you the cert that comes with it. This is really just astounding that we have this here at this price tag. So if you want a collectible, we have 2 other stones that are over carat. They are nowhere near this price tag. This one's got a new low, brought out tonight. This is your measurement. It's a 5.5 by 7.7. It's got a 101 carat weight, fancy brown pink, all natural color, even color distribution. Here's your color diamond scale. We know this stone is, gosh, look at that stone. Clarity beyond, can't find an inclusion with the naked eye. And it's got that major, major diamond weight of nearly 2 carats in addition around it. And those are all bigger fancy cut white diamonds. So the reason this is here and the reason I was telling you about it at the beginning of the show is because there's never been a price tag like this one on a pink diamond of this size. It's $120,960 originally on this show. That's not retail, that's not wholesale, that's not some auction house where normally a piece like this would be. That's here. But it's not every day we're selling $120,000 pieces, so we had to adjust it and amend it, and over time, it has come down to as low as $59,999. This is a collectible that was actually supposed to be here over our big weekend with our sale. And a lot of you know, well, why would I buy it today if it would have been 10% off a few days ago? Oh, trust me, I've got your back there. I've got you covered, and this is why. It's, remember, platinum and 18 karat rose gold. The setting, the rose gold is going to set that pink diamond in the center. The platinum is the rest of the way, setting all the white diamonds, etc. This is why I waited, and guess what I did? We took an additional discount today because we wanted to make up for the fact that there were so many requests over the big sale event that we really didn't even get to a fraction of what we had planned from the vault. A lot of the museum pieces had to go to the wayside because we were getting you DBTYs and collars and everything else, wonder rings galore. That's good. We got you your requests. But pieces like this didn't get a chance to be on the air. So if you're thinking, well, $59,000, look, I would have saved $5,999 had I bought it Monday. Actually, I'm going to save you even more. So this is where we're taking it to a low where we've got these 3 1 carat pink diamonds. They've been here for centuries, it seems. We need to let them go. They can't stay here with us forever. There comes a time when every single piece, no matter how high level, no matter how museum, they've got to go to you guys. And we have collectors out there who wait for these types of pieces to go on a sale event like this is. So I'm going to take into account, come on over and we'll try it on. I'm going to show you what we can do to make this a lot better than even, yeah, sure, you would have saved $6,000 off that price, but it still would have been, right? Still would have been $54,000. I'm taking it less than that. And when I tell you I've never had a pink diamond, never dreamed of having a pink diamond at this kind of level of low, this is why you want to jump on the phone lines if you are that collector. Remember, we can help you split payments or pay over time or whatever it takes, right? That's fine. If you need a little help, that's okay. Don't miss out on the opportunity because you're waiting. But this is what I'm doing. I'm not making it $50,000. So already we just took you better than that 10% off. Look at those diamonds. Every single one of them incredible. I'm talking about the white diamonds. But that does not read as brown at all. And that's why we're going to save you a bundle here. You've got a GIA certified Carat Plus, really important diamond. We're going to make it a lot more affordable than $50,000, $40,000, $35,000. These are all prices that we've never seen on a 1 carat pink diamond ever. It's not happened. Now it's happening, and I'm not done. We're not even asking $35,000. This is the collector's piece. If you own any collector's piece ever from us or anywhere else, I would really recommend it to be this piece for the value that I am giving you tonight. It is unheard of. It is unavailable anywhere else. We are silly and really, quite frankly, a little bit, I think, just foolish to be doing this. But we got to make it happen. We got to get it at home, and we're doing that tonight. Tonight's the night. It's not even $35,000 or $30,000. And before we just say $29,999 and blow it out, we're going to make it even better than that. So whatever you do, please don't wait. Whatever you do, do not wait. It's not even $29,000. It's not even $25,000. No price has ever been associated with a 1 carat diamond, a 1 carat pink diamond, ever like this. And we've got more collectors than we have collectible pieces like this. You know that. That's like the world over, right? It's just like out there in the world. There's so many collectors, so many wealthy folks out there. And what are they collecting? Diamonds, fancy diamonds, colors of diamonds. That's where they're putting their wealth because it's really what most of them agree is the smartest investment at this point. There's not enough of the fancy diamonds out there to accommodate how much wealth there is. Well, we have a lot more collectors than we do 1 carat pink diamond rings, and we've never seen one go to this low. So it's not even $25,000. You take it, you get it, you have a money back guarantee as well. So remember, you're going to evaluate it, see it at home, put it on your hand, then decide if it was worth your hard-earned money because this already should be gone. And it will be because it's less than $25,000. Never. We have another one, it's a carat 02. We have another one that's a carat 01. They will never, ever be this price. So this is the chance to pick up this one here tonight and spend less than $25,000 to do it. And that's why this is going to go and probably have a lot more than one collector who says, I want it. But obviously, we only have one of its kind. And you know what I'm going to do? Better than $25,000, better than $24,999. Think about it. This is why I said, you know what, we're going to bring this out. It didn't get here on the sale, but we have made it worth your while, big time, because I've saved you far more than you would have. Remember, it would have been $54,000 even on Monday. This is so much better right now by a mile. We're not even asking $24,000 or $23,000 or $22,000 or $21,000. Nowhere else does this exist. I'm going to give you the value of a lifetime, and I truly believe that, and never in my ever wildest dreams did I feel like I'd be offering a 1 carat pink diamond for a price like this, but it's not even $21,000, nor is it $20,000. I'm offering this for $19,999 to a first caller collector, and you will be the happiest diamond collector in the world, knowing that you know what I would imagine is going to happen. You're probably going to buy it, and maybe your first option would be to resell it. But I hope, given that it's got this gorgeous custom platinum and 18 karat design, I'm hoping you buy it to wear it, and you wear it to enjoy it. And if that's every day, if that's once in a while on a special occasion, either way, you can feel so much pride that you have one of the most important stones we've ever offered. And now It's coupled with the most important value I think we've ever had on this show, and I mean that. So we'll give it a final 30 seconds here. I just had to show that on the early side. That is, you know, a lot of people are watching something else probably until about the top of the hour. So we get that, we know that. That's why this is here now. My true gem collectors are here. They would never want to miss the first hour of a Wednesday to see what's new, or in this case, what's newly discounted to get you the value of a lifetime, and that is it. So $19,999, and like I said, if you want to just, you know, put it on 2 cards, split the payments, right? We can help you do that. We're very flexible that way because we understand that's maybe not your everyday, you know, just, oh, whatever purchase. We understand, but we don't want you to miss out on the opportunity just, you know, based on a logistical standpoint. We will help you make that happen. So that's the piece I would recommend for our collectors tonight. I have one of the most beautiful fire opals I have ever seen. It's an emerald cut. It's stunning. We're going to show you some brand new here in earrings that are designer diamond earrings. We've got this fire opal. Well, I'll tell you, look at that. That's a pretty one. All right, that's the best opal I've ever seen here. And I'll tell you, I'll put that in all the overall opal categories, fire, crystal, and black opals. I think that's the best one we've had by far. So that pink diamond is one to consider. I know we're verifying on it right now. So again, anybody who would like it, give us a call. We only have one. My other pink diamonds are here. They're not coming down to under $20,000. I have 2 other 1 carats. I can tell you right now, because I'm going to get that question, well, will that 102, will that other stone? They will not come down to this price tag. This is the only way to get an over 1 carat pink diamond for a price tag like that. It's right there. It's still GIA certified. Amazing. So we're going to get into it. Top of the hour is only 5 minutes away. That's when we know we're going to have a lot of people joining us. Plus, there's that pink diamond pear shape we have that I flashed earlier that kind of looks like a pink, a blue, a purple. It's kind of morphing between different colors. That's a 30-pointer, but we're going to get to a wheel. So lots of discounts to be had. I'm going to start you off with, there's a fire opal here that is not the huge emerald cut, but we've got a round fire opal right here. Here's a fire opal in a beautiful swirling ribbon design. I've actually just made that on request. Then we have a golden pearl. That one sits a little bit, it sits a little top heavy on the wheel, but we'll show it to you from all the different directions just because it's a big pearl. And yet it's got all this gold, and yet the pearl is the dominant kind of bigger piece there. We also have a great looking turquoise. This is my turquoise round and a great mounting. Love that mounting always. Then this is our pink zircon, and we do have a stunning, rare to be seen peridot. So a lot of great pieces here. I'm going to actually put that peridot. Let me trade that fire opal with the peridot position here, and we'll show you the big ones in the back. And so this is what we have. 5 incredible rings, all going to go. We got to move out some jewelry here before our top of the hour gets here, because again, it's a busy Wednesday night on TV. I'm aware of that, but we are going to really be getting busier in a couple of minutes. So want to make sure everybody's got their favorites in their pick here. It's Princess Cut Peridot. That's going to be at 230. Then you have a 433 in the pink zircon. That's in your front left there. We also have the round fire opal. It's a 227 on the fire opal round. Looks a lot bigger than that, as opals do. Then we've got an 11 millimeter golden pearl and a 180 in the round sleeping beauty. So your choices, but again, what's going to be the price tag? All the same, all marked down, all crazy, crazy good. And then this is, look at that golden pearl all the way around. It's actually, do you see many pearls that are able to reflect like a mirror? I mean, you see the other rings reflected in the surface of that golden pearl, which is telling you, I think, a lot about that luster of the pearl. Not a lot of pearls are going to act like a mirror where you're going to be able to like check your lipstick after dinner in your ring. That's not something we do with pearls very often. This luster is so strong you can, and you're seeing it right there on the wheel. Pink zircon's gorgeous. It's a more simple, elegant way to set a pink zircon. We have the turquoise, another round. So 3 out of the 4, I guess we could call the pearl a round too, but they really, you know, I'll say 4 out of 5 are rounds because pearls are not always round. We think they are, and then you see, oh no, most of them are like what we call baroque. It's kind of a euphemism for an oblong, oddly shaped pearl. Most pearls are not actually perfectly round like this one is. So you're going to take your choice of, you know what, let's do some extra discounting here because we got to get a few pieces out of here before the top of the hour in a couple minutes. So we're going to blow these out. And you don't have to pay $14.99 any longer. That's the wheel price. That's the actual lowest price that any of these 5 pieces are supposed to be tonight. We're taking them a lot lower than that. We need to move some jewelry. So it's Wednesday. We got new. I know we're coming off a big sale. We're keeping everything going on sale here for you as well so that you can still save on pieces that, let's face it, didn't make it to the sale. And now we're compensating by giving you a better value than they would have been if you took your 10% off. I did that on a pink diamond. We saved you another, what, $35,000? Okay, $34,000. I saved $34,000 on a pink diamond because we waited 2 more days to show it. That's a fair trade. That's a fair trade. Same thing's happening here. $14.99, that would have been, okay, a markdown, but it still would have been $13.50 for any one of those pieces on Monday. or over the weekend or anytime last week. Now we're taking them a lot lower than that, so you're not paying $14.99, you're not paying $1,000, you're not even paying $9.99. So this is where it really pays to be watching tonight. And it pays to be shopping tonight, because we're going to try $888 instead and give them 60 seconds if you want any one of those 5 pieces right there, right now. $888, anything you want. All can be changed in their gold color. There are no gold restrictions whatsoever except for one, and that's the fire opal. Fire opal's got to stay in the yellow gold. The rest can be changed. You decide, and we've got 50 seconds until our top of the hour. And then we might just have to go ahead and who knows what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do, but it's going to be very interesting. And we've got, of course, a few pieces from our first hour still available. If you want to check on those, make sure you do so, and then we'll help you out. But this is quite the array of jewelry for $888. And a turquoise with tons of diamonds and a gorgeous 11-millimeter golden pearl that is natural South Sea. That is not a cultured pearl. That is a natural golden pearl. It's a South Sea variety. That's not cultured in a pearl farm. It's not, you know, there's not an irritant injected by man. That is actually grown in the gold-lipped mollusk. We know about that. That's really important. So keep that in mind. 10 seconds remaining. So our top of the hour is coming up in 30 seconds, and we have some really, really, really special rarities. I've got a VS2 yellow diamond. That's going to be one that we need to see here early, because the value is, I had to literally check, going, this one's calculated incorrectly, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. So you got a chance to get a carat 51 diamond that we've never had a price like this before. So we're going to show that to you. It's also a GIA certified yellow diamond. And any one of those 5 are available if you would like. So keep that in mind. Happy to help you out. If you have any questions on those, we'll do that. And lots to get to tonight. It's a big Wednesday night. We're glad you're with us. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to start the hour with something really, really incredible. And then obviously we're going to have to do some wild things tonight, because I know it's always tough. Listen, I've done this a long time, so always tougher. People that have coming off a sale event just figure, oh, everything's going to be marked up. Tony, did you not say that earlier to me? They figure, oh, she will mark everything up like 10 times. No, that's not how I do it. I know that's how like retail works. That's not how I do it. So welcome to the show, everybody. I'm glad you're with us tonight. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON, and we've got 2 hours left on our Wednesday, and we're going to move some jewelry tonight. And I know it's not going to be easy, because, you know, you guys are going, oh, yeah, they're coming off a big sale. The sale went on for over a week. Well, guess what? I'm up here doing whatever I want. I got the microphone. So this is where, again, you're going to see values you've never witnessed before. We already saw one on a 101 pink diamond. It's still in my hand if you want it. I can't seem to let go of this piece. I'm really thinking about the Amex may be real hot tonight. I might put that on my own card just to go ahead and make some money on the deal, because you know what? Anybody in the wholesale world would pay about 4 times that price for that single stone in the center. So that's one to consider. But here we are with our big What's New Wednesday. And I say, what's up, everybody? We're so glad you're here, because we've got a lot of new. We have that really important diamond we're going to see. I'm going to start the hour, though. I got to start with this yellow diamond. We have a carat 51 yellow diamond here, priced like we've never seen one before. It is GIA certified, so that's going to be coming up. It's a VS2 stone, so you're not only getting a big size that usually gets up into that $8,000, $9,000 range here. Let me clear our wheel, though. So if you have any questions, continue to call on the turquoise, the golden pearl, the peridot, the pink zircon, or the fire opal. But this is the one I wanted to start with. Just a really, really fantastic piece that, you know, really helps out. If you're not looking to go into that 2 carat range, because you know the prices get a little bit higher when they go 2 carats, right? But you want something bigger than a 1 carat. For the record, let me show you what a 1 carat, how they differ. Now I've got 2 options tonight. I've got either this one, which is the 151, or I have the 1 carat here. Now that's going to still have a border of diamonds. Look at how similar they actually are. Now you can stay tuned. We're going to have this style coming up in the show. That's also brand new. But we're starting with one that's going to be GIA certified. The other one is not. This one is. That's going to start with that number 112-19. Actually, that's the 101. Let me give you the information on the 151. It's 112-1947. That's a beautiful 18 karat setting. 2-tone gold, of course, the white and the yellow gold together. You've got a VS2 cushion cut. Carat 51 is the size. And it is also giving, well, look at that, big yellow diamonds in round brilliance set within the split shank. You have the halo in yellow diamonds directly around that carat 51. You have another white diamond halo, which is going to be extending all the way down the sides. There's going to be 38 points in the yellow diamonds in addition, and another 86 points in the fabulous white diamonds. So you're looking at a total diamond weight here overall. Just in the accents, you're looking at carat 24. So that's going to be all together, of course, it's going to be 275 in diamonds. This is the important part, because what do we always ask everyone? Do you want a cert or do you not? A lot of people do want a cert. They're a little tougher to get. They're a little more pricey to do on the world of diamonds in color. This is what we have. Cushion Modified Brilliant, 5.8 by 6.8. It's a cushion, 1.51 carats. W to X range, VS2 quality, excellent polish, good symmetry, no fluorescence. That's always a bonus if you can get it. And then you've got the inscribed. So that GIA number, the cert number, is actually inscribed on the interior of the stone. Here is your full, look at that. I would say, yeah, that's flawless except for one inclusion, right? Pretty much. There's nothing else diagrammed out in the front of the back except right there, which, by the way, because it's a brilliant cutting, let's see if you can find it. We're up close and looking at it. You can't find it, you can't see it, and this is with the help of our cameras giving you a tremendous magnification. You're not going to see that inclusion. It's not detectable with the naked eye. You need to have GIA equipment, microscopes. You might, if you take your loop and you have really good eyesight, maybe you'll be able to make it out, only probably because you know exactly where it is from that diagram. This is the time to get it. Why am I starting this hour with something so major that's supposed to be $19,999? It's because of the value. It's solely because this one is priced like no other has been priced. This is that bigger size. It doesn't get into the 2 carat range, so it's not going to be $10,000, but this is usually where it's $89.99 to get a carat 51. Most of the carat and a half yellows I show you do not have a GI cert. This one does. You get that full literature. You're not paying for it. We did. You don't have to. That's the beauty of it. This is not even $99.99. That is a price tag that right here and now we know would go. Because we know from the past when we have these carat and a halves, that's what so many people are looking for. It gives you something much larger than the 1 carats we typically see, doesn't have the expense of a 2, but it looks visually like a 2 carat all day long. Watch what we're going to do. It's not $99.99. We're so glad to have you with us tonight. Thank you for being here. We are live, as always, so we are excited. The pink diamond is gone, so congratulations. This one's going to follow. This is what happens in a show like this. We're bringing out, what can I tell you? I told you earlier, if you just tuned in at the top of the hour and you're going, why are there so many museum pieces? These are the pieces, well, this one's brand new. These are pieces we didn't have time to show you over the sale event because we had so many requests, and we love that, but that's why these pieces get to be here tonight, and I am taking you further than your discount would ever be. So here's what we're going to do. Take a look at it. It's not going to be $99.99, and this is just too important to miss out on. So don't call early. It's not done. It's a lot further discounting that's happening here right now. And boy, oh boy, if you just tuned in, you missed the biggest fancy diamond deal we've ever done. And now we're going to do it again with a yellow instead of a pink. And what we're going to do is this. Take it even lower, not $99.99, not $89.79 or $69.99. And GI certified carat 51. You just don't see this. I looked at it and I thought, this is the biggest mistake in pricing I've ever seen, yet it's happening and it's in a brand new dynamic superstar mounting. Let me show it to you on the hand here before we get any further, because you know what? A lot of people talking about it already. That's going to continue to be the case when you see the value as good as this is. And reminder, everything is 18 karat gold here, solid. You've got it certified. That's the center stone. Here's what it looks like on. It's right now. Oh my goodness, size 6.5 right now. We can size it to whatever you need. It's not even $69 or $59.99. Keep in mind, 275 total weight in diamonds overall. This is too important to miss out on, and one caller's going to get it. We'll bring you the 1 carat that I showed you. Remember I flashed it? This one's still to come. This one's also new, and this gives you even a wider look overall with the white diamonds, so stick around. That's coming up, but we're not even doing $59.99 on this one. This one's certified, the other one is not, so if there's a priority there, remember this is a 1 carat 01 center, this is a 151, so you're getting a ½ carat larger in this center stone, and it's not even $59.99. Oh my, this one's going to fly on out of here very, very quickly. You've got a chance to pick it up right now, and it's not even $59. Watch this. First caller takes it. $4,999. one collar with a GIA cert and everything. $275 in diamonds. Oh my goodness. So welcome to the show. What a great way to welcome you to hour number 2 with a ring like that. Now, I'm thinking, I know this is pretty silly because we should wait another hour to show that, but because there's something similar enough, and because a lot of you may like the look of the 1 carat, I'm going to do that next. We're going to follow this ring with the brand new 101 center stone that's very similar in a lot of respects. The big difference is, well, look at this. It's got a smaller halo of yellows, and then the white diamonds go even more so. So keep this in mind. Now, I want to show them side by side for a brief moment. $49.99 here, certified. This one's not. If you want to go for more white diamonds, there's still a little bit of a trail of yellows, and you know what that's going to do? It makes your 101 immediately look like it's a 1.5 carat. So right there, I love it. Then we keep going with not 1, but 2 extra halos in white diamonds and a split shank. So your diamond weight actually here in the white diamonds is going to exceed this one. So now we move this aside. Watch this. Boom, moves aside, still here if you want it. This one's coming in next. This is item number 112-1911. This one's brand new tonight. Brand new mounting. We've never seen it before. Takes that 1 carat 01 center, makes it look even larger with that immediate match in that halo right around it. It's going to be item number 112-1911. And we start with a 101 VS cushion cut. It's also an elongated cushion. Most of the time when we see the yellow diamonds, they're square cushions. This one's not. This is elongated a little bit, just like the last one, the carat 51 was. So you've got that going on. It's all 14K. It does have 12 points in the yellow diamond, so we kept that more simple just to make the diamond at first glance look even larger than it is. And it's already a significant size. But then you have the incredible white diamond weight around it and around it and around it. And you know what that means? That's a carat 15. Remember the last ring was a grand total of 275? This one's 228. So there's not a lot of difference overall in your ring. We've got a huge value here. And maybe you even like this one a little bit better because it gives you more of the white diamonds around it. That's more traditional. That's just what we typically tend to see, is a little more traditional when you have just, you know, your yellow diamond center. We still add that halo. That only makes your diamond look bigger than it is. And it's already a good size stone, but then we give it so much more white diamond weight. Also, this doesn't have any yellow diamonds on the split shank. It's just all those white diamonds. So there's your white diamond weight. Overall, 228. Incredible style here. And I'm going to see who's out there. Because here's a ring, kid you not, $79.99. That's what happens when you beef up the white diamond weight. So we just had a ring for $49.99. This one's actually $79.99. I know, counterintuitive, right? Let me make this make sense to everybody, one and all. We're going to do something crazy wild here. I'm going to need your help by dialing into the phone lines here because this is important right now. I'm going to put it on the auction block, and we're going to put a 228 total weight up like it's never been before. What a night to get diamonds. What a night to get a color of diamond. Pink already gone. The yellow, the 151 is here. And now this one, soon to be gone. And that's because it's not $79.99. I want to see who's out there. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the auction block. And we're not going to do $79.99 or $7,000. I really, truly, guys, it's been a very quiet hour. But we have museum pieces that are going, and that's because you all know a value when you see one. And because we're coming out of a sale event, I know what you're thinking. You're going, well, don't need to buy anything for a while because they're going to be the high price. Nope. This is why I'm doing the auction. I'm saying $79.99, forget about it. Let's let you decide what you want to pay and not start at 7 or 6 or 5 or 4 or even, I'm not even starting at $3,500. That's a ring. Remember, this is really going to a huge overall diamond weight here at 228. That's a lot of diamond weight that you're getting here. We're going to go less than even $3,500. Come on in. We need your help. We need your help. This is still a 1 carat. We were in Hong Kong. Our management just got back on Monday night. They got back from a 16-hour flight where they'd been over a week in Hong Kong at the biggest gem and jewelry trade show of the year. And guess what 1 carat yellow diamonds we're trading for between wholesalers. You can't just walk into this show. It's not a store. It's not a boutique. You got to be a reseller to be even, you got to be pre-registered, you got to be credentialed, you got to go in, and you got to show your resale license to even make a purchase. We had 1 carat yellow diamonds all throughout the last week, overseas, huge wholesale event show. They're going for like $68,000 or $6,800, and they're going all the way up. By the way, we saw a couple stones that were in the tens of thousands of dollars for a loose 1 carat stone. I'm just talking about the best value we could find. You're seeing $5,800 and $6,800 a stone for a loose 1 carat yellow, and that's to the wholesale world. We're obviously better than that. We've added some diamonds, yeah, 228 in total, and you're not even going to have to do 35. Shall we really test? Who's out there with us tonight? Because I know it's a light audience tonight. I know that. There's something big going on, or was. Hopefully it's over now. So here's what we got going on. Instead of 35, instead of 3,000, instead of even, well, we have nobody yet. Joyce, are you going to share with me who got the pink diamond? I really wanted to thank Mary in New Jersey. Thank you so much, Mary. I'm certain that you are going to adore that pink diamond. So thank you, and enjoy it and love it and wear it well, wear it often. I hope you will. But for my yellow diamond lovers, we have nobody at $3,000. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go zero to start, and we're going to let you pay whatever you want to pay. This is very risky to do because I know we have a light audience tonight, so I'm letting you do it anyways. Whatever. It's an $8,000 ring, and I had no open at 35. So that tells me I got a problem. So what I'm going to do here is just say zero to start, $100 increments, no reserve on it at all. If we only got one bidder at $100, I've done that before. How many pieces have I sold for $100? It might happen. So here's my recommendation, though. You don't have to just bid 100. You can bid what you know it to be worth. So if you know that ring's probably not going under, 35, bid 35. Maybe you'll just scare everyone else away. If it's worth $500, do you put in $500? But this will sell to somebody in the next few minutes, I hope. That's going to require a bid, so let's hope we get a bid. I hope so. Nobody yet, so come on in. I'll give it 60 seconds to get a start bid. And then if we don't, we'll move along. But I'm going to try it because, sometimes you got to do this to just, again, my job is to move jewelry. It's not really about for what price or for what margin or for what profit. My goodness, that ship sailed a long time ago. So we're just here to make sure pieces do go. And we've got a couple people trying to get in. I hope we have an open bid. This is for real, guys. It's a zero to start, $100 increment auction. I'd put in something. $500 to start. $500 starts us off. Thank you so much. We have a $500 open. It's worth more than a lot more. How much? $600. Let me try it on for you. It's a big ring. We have requests coming in, but no bids besides 2. So we've got 800 now. Our $500 open just went to 8. So we have $800 now. 2 bidders only. Yep. Is it 2? Can I cancel it now? Can I get out of this now? I cannot just have 2 bidders on this. How much? 15. We have 1,500. That's the ring on. Look at that. Side split to the shank there. Triple halo goes yellow, white, white on the halo. That's a 101. You know darn well, if you've ever seen me sell jewelry on TV before, you know what a 1 carat yellow diamond goes for here every day, and that's $4,000 at minimum. So we're at 15, and now we've got one of the bigger, newer mountings we've ever done. We're only at 50. We still only have 2 bidders. Oh my gosh, I have 2 people shopping with me tonight. That's incredible. Goodness, I was hoping I'd have more than 2 family members watching tonight. Apparently I don't. Truth be told, I really only have 1 family member that ever watches the show. Isn't that sad? Granted, I don't have a big family. I have a very small family. But the only person I can ever rely on watching is my mother. She doesn't even watch every show. She's like, it's a busy time of year. There's a lot of sports going on. She'd rather watch sports. But maybe she's here, But like 2 bidders, 1,600 we have. So 2 bidders still. Legitimately, guys, seriously, 1,800 we have. So we have 2 bidders that are just kind of lobbying. They're going back and forth. I have never seen anything like this, a 2-bidder auction on a huge yellow diamond. Okay, so come on in, guys. Come on, Tony. Come on over. I know, I know. Tony's not watching the show. I'm not watching the show. I'm watching what's going on. Listen, it's going to take me a while to recover from the pink diamond deal I did tonight. Now I'm going to double up here with the yellow diamond deal. How much? 1,900. Well, we got 2 bidders only, back and forth. We have $2,000 now, 2,100. There's a 3rd bidder who just jumped in. 21, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We're in the midst of a really crazy, silly idea I had. which was to start this huge $8,000 brand new yellow diamond ring with 228 total weight, by the way. 228 in diamonds. I don't care if that was 228 in just stinking white diamonds. If that was little itty bitty boring old white diamonds alone that were just like individual one pointers and they have 228, you would never get it for $2,100. And now, remember how this is. It's a 101 center, VS. It has 12 points in the yellows, and then you get 115 in white diamonds. So my goodness, we're at $2,100. And that's it. We have a final, gosh, here we are, stuck. Still only 3 bidders in the whole thing. So it's obviously, I knew it was a light night already. Could tell that from the first hour. I know there's a lot going on, but this is a special treat for those of you that have decided to show up and shop. And maybe you were thinking, I'll show up and I'm not going to shop. Well, now at this point, I think you kind of have to shop. You have to really, truly think. And just FYI, I've been here a long time. I spent all day today planning my anniversary show. My 7-year TVON anniversary is coming up in 1 month. So I have been planning all day. I have been planning my anniversary show. So that's going to be fun. I'll give you more details on that. It's in November. It looks like it's going to be on the 5th of November, the day we're here, and on the time change day. So FYI, you might want to mark it down because it's going to be a lot of fun. But just, I bring it up because I've been here 7 years doing 5 or 6 shows a week for a long time. I've been doing this 21 years with no breaks, no nothing, you know, not even like a vacation. I've seen jewelry. I've sold diamonds. We have 2,300. I have never had a 1 carat yellow diamond sell at a price tag. Now, I know we're not done, but this is looking like it's going to be a record setter, record breaker. We only have, how much? 24. So we have $2,400. And by the way, we only have 2 people on the lines. That's it. You're more than welcome to jump in. It looks like we're really slowing down in the bidding here. As a matter of fact, we may be down to 1 bidder. We are. Okay. So we are down to 1 bidder remaining. That's it. 1 bidder. $2,400 is all we have. It's $100 increments. And you know as well as I do, we just literally, not when I say we, obviously I was here with you, but did we not? I've got someone, you were in Hong Kong literally just like 48 hours ago, right? And you are the one that told me that yellow diamonds were wholesaling. The best price we could find was $5,800 for a 1 carat yellow diamond by itself. I'm literally talking to Andy. He was there. He's the one that texted me. And that's what we could do. The best price, if you're at the biggest international gem and jewelry trade show, you're a wholesaler, you're invited there, the best value on a yellow diamond like that center stone was $5,800 for the center stone alone. It didn't have gold. It was in a box. It didn't have any diamonds around it. It was a single center stone. And it was $5,800. That's what the fancy world of diamonds and all the collectibles, they are going up. Don't believe me? That is the most up-to-date value I think we can get you is from 48 hours ago at the biggest wholesale trade show that's happened this year. And by the way, we're only at $2,400. This is set in a lot of gold. Stay right there. I'm going to show you how large the ring is from a distance as well so you can see that because this is not your basic. It's not your usual. This is a brand new mounting we've never even done till right now. And that's what it looks like from a distance. That's a lot of ring. Starts with a 101. Then has your yellow diamonds right beside it that make the 101 look a lot like, well, overall that ring that I just had that was $49.99, that one looked a lot smaller overall because it was. Even though the center stones differ, it's all about how you build around it. So this is $228 in diamonds total. We're at $2,400. I'm going to give it a final call. I got it. Looks like 1 bidder left. I'm checking my call board. I know we don't have a lot of operators here, but I have one. Well, we're going to give it. We got 1 bidder. That means 2 minutes. Then we sell it. And if you just tuned in, I know you might not have seen this for the whole presentation. You've got to understand that this is the best value that a yellow diamond has been. Even historically here, even looking back at, we haven't had yellow diamonds the entirety of my 7 years here. We've only had them for the last 5 or 6 years. But I got to tell you, that's not even something historically we've been able to do, even when they've had a lot lighter mountings around them. So if you ever think you might want, I know it's only September, but if you think like holidays come around and you're going to think about, you know, treating yourself or a loved one to a yellow diamond, you want a 1 carat size, I can't price them this way. We just acquired some stones. We brought them back with us from that big international trade show. If they cost triple the price, how do you think we're going to translate those values once it's set in gold and set with accent diamonds? You can't do it. So this is when you shop it right here, right now. The opportunity, it's my fault. I get it. I take full responsibility and blame. I started at nothing. I put no reserve on it. Had I put a reserve, by the way, the reserve would have been or should have been $3,500. I have no reserve on this. Otherwise, guess what? I'd be safe. I'd have a safety net right now. I'd be safe because if I had a reserve, I could say, oh, sorry, we didn't meet the reserve and, I can't sell it after all. We didn't even put that safety net on it. So this is your savings to take advantage of. And there's no better opportunity. So I'm going to take a last look. What we're going to do is put it back on the wheel here. Actually, let me leave it on the hand again and try it on there. And then I'll tell you when here, but I think we're going to get ready to run the 2-minute final clock. And thank you. We've got a request here on a golden pearl ring. So Diane, that's coming up next. But this is it. This is it. Our last call. Does anybody want to go 25 or more or thinking about it or verifying? Because I'm going to tell you right now, we're about to give it a 2-minute clock and that'll be that. So this is the moment right now to take advantage of it. This ring is everything. That ring, 228 in diamonds in total. Are we ready for the final call? Because I'm just about ready to throw up the white flag here. And you know what that means. Sacrifice, give in, wave the white flag and say, I'm cooked. This is it. So 2400, it's last call. It's 2 minutes to get you in. Once the 2-minute clock hits 00, it's gone, it's sold, it's never here again. This is your last chance. We're looking for 2,500. Still $1,000 plus away from what the reserve would have been. I know, it's probably the last auction you'll see me do with a no reserve, 0 to start, because I'm going to be put on auction probation after this. For real. This is it. It's 24. Let's give it a final 2-minute clock. Come on in. Come on in. Let's see if we have anybody else thinking about it. This is the time right now to dial in, jump in, and make it yours. And Diane, what a great request. We have a beauty of a golden pearl coming up. If she wasn't into the one on the wheel, we've got another one that's going to bring even more diamond weight to it. So that's going to be coming up. Final minute 45. Let's see. What have I not covered here? We've got 228 total weight in diamonds here because you're going to see the 117 plus the 101. So that's, 228. And that's a bigger overall look than even the certified piece I just showed you with the larger center, right? And so we have all that happening. Look at your very clean but still interesting. We do the split shank. So it's a really, really, really large centerpiece with that triple halo. So we did the split shank to really keep it level and even on the hand. I don't know why we're thinking if that seems to be a logical threshold for a yellow diamond of 1 carat size, then oh my goodness. Okay, we're into a new world on the yellow diamond world. Remember the Argyle mine shut down a couple years ago. Remember that what's been happening on colors of diamonds all across the world of every color, they've been really elevating in their price. They've been elevating in their value. It just also means, I'll just say that, if you already have one, if you already have a brown diamond, a yellow diamond, a pink diamond, a blue diamond, a whatever, if you have any of the fancy diamonds or any natural color in diamond, your diamonds are elevating in price tag, as is this yellow will do as you own it, as you wear it, as you love it, as you collect it and wear it and enjoy it. You're going to have something that's also really, really going up in value. Diamonds always are. Even basic white diamonds go up in value continuously and, incrementally over time. But the colors of diamonds are on a different trajectory entirely because really the world supply has really been kind of, it's diminished in a big, big way. So as you save all this money, it's like added value because as you're saving all this money here tonight, potentially on this auction, yes, I'll try it on one more time. You've got to really realize that not only is it just a deal right here tonight on our show, but it's so much more than that because there's added value in that these have gone up in the last 6 months and a year and a half and 2 years, and they will continue to do so. So as you're enjoying it and wearing it, you've got a higher value to your piece. I'm not an investment advisor. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm your jewelry girl, right? But if you are somebody who wants to have something beautiful and have it mean something at the end of the day and years go by and as decades go by and as generations enjoy it long beyond our existence, right? Your yellow diamond is going to be more highly valued. So do we have $2,500, yes or no? I see my clock is out. Let's see what we got going on. Maybe 25. Just let me know if you've got it officially. I've got Diane's pearl that I'm getting ready to show you. And we are really excited. This is value. And I honestly, I don't know how you're ever going to see a yellow diamond ever priced this way. I'm not going to be the foolish one to ever do an auction like this again, I'll tell you that. But here we are, 25, yes or no, you got it? Sold. Congratulations, that is gone. Wow. So I'm going to regroup here, although we're not going to change much here in the colors, but we are going to an organic gemstone. All of our gemstones are from the earth, right? Natural. This is where we go a step up, though. When I say organic gem, what does that mean? Because really you're thinking, well, if it comes from the earth, isn't a diamond organic? Kind of, but when we have a special term, when we say organic gem, it actually implies something that actually came from a living organism. There aren't many out there. Pearl's one of them. Coral's another one of them. So those are really the big two, and this is really, really, really special. So a beautiful gem. It's a huge golden pearl. It's item number 1119487, and I'm really excited to have this for you. So kunzite in a bridge or a blue zircon in a bridge. I'm wondering if that's, oh gosh, who is it now that's always asking for a kunzite or a blue zircon in the bridge? Kelly? I wonder if that's Kelly. Kelly, let me know if that's you. I don't have a kunzite in the bridge. I'll recap the kunzite I had earlier though, that's still here, that's really pretty, that I know a lot of you probably didn't see. I have a gorgeous emerald cut in a new ring tonight, so I'll show you that again. And then if you like this golden pearl, it was Diane's request. Diane, if you like it, it's going to be that triple yes. Yeah, of course. Up close, you said? On the hand, up close, so like hand shot, but even closer? Okay, because that's usually how we see it. Up close is best here, but let's take a look at this. There it is, and I'll try to, let me see if I can do a little go-go gadget arm here and do my own camera work and see if I can zoom in. It's an 11 millimeter golden pearl, perfectly round, that sits with a base of a triple halo. I am in love with it. For whatever reason, I'm a fashion girl. I spend most of my time, believe it or not, I spend even more time looking at fashion than I do jewelry. Fashion, accessories, handbags, but yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be surprised by that. Shoes, bags, clothes. That's I hate to say it, but that's a passion that runs very deep. For whatever reason, have you guys heard of like tuxedo stripes? This is giving me like a tuxedo stripe. I feel like it's a tuxedo stripe that you would see in fashion, like a beautiful silk pant with a velvet tuxedo stripe in a contrasting color running down the side. I feel like that is what I'm getting a vibe of with the white, the yellow, and the white diamonds. Let me see if I can zoom in on my own hand here. Let's see how close we can go here. There it is. So that's a little closer view here, so you can see what that pearl's all about, and we can see if I'm moisturized today. But that's really, isn't that beautiful with that kind of like striped effect, and just the yellow diamonds obviously elevating its worth and value, but really giving that striped effect. And they're such bright yellow because it's such a deeper hue of a golden pearl. And this will be a good angle to also show you, how round it is from all the different angles. There's not a divot, there's not a, oh, that's too far. It's a touchy zoom. There's not a real, again, there's nothing Baroque about this pearl. It's completely smooth to the surface, completely reflective. It's doing that mirror finishing we saw in a golden pearl on a wheel earlier. It's also 46 points in the white diamonds, 24 points in the yellow diamonds. So yes, a total of 70 points overall. And we're gonna make it really, really affordable right now. It's only, I see her request here. This is a $39.99 ring, Diane. But luckily I have a request here that says you wanted to be in a certain price range. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'll go there. Let's just take a look I don't need to show her name, but look at, she wants to be under $1,000. Well, I'm gonna do it right now. Make it $9.99. That way we make it under $1,000, hopefully suit her request beautifully. And thank you, Diane. Where's she calling from tonight? Oh, okay, we don't even know yet. Is she new by any chance? Okay, she's been here before, she shopped before, but she is loving that pearl. Me too. So $9.99 on that one. And then, where? Ohio. Thanks, Diane. Enjoy. Let's also talk a little bit about this kunzite. I'll recap, and then I think this is the best looking fire opal we've ever had. What do you guys think? Am I like, no, that's it. Sorry. If you already have a fire opal, if you've seen a few others, I gotta say that just is the best I have seen. So stunning. I'll recap that kunzite because I don't have one actually. I don't have one for our requester, and it's hard on, so is that the deal? Everyone uses like a super secret screen name on YouTube? Is that the deal, Tony? Like we don't, because I've never really done anything on YouTube before. So everyone uses like a screen name instead of a real name. So I don't know who it is. So I can't refer to you by name, but I don't have a kunzite in the bridge right now. I know I can try to make one for you. I don't have a blue zircon in a bridge. I do have a blue zircon. I just don't have a blue zircon in a bridge. So I'll show you the kunzite that I did have earlier and the blue zircon that's new tonight and see if that helps out our requester. And then, okay, so let's start with this kunzite that I had earlier. I am so loving this piece, and I just have a feeling it did start our night off, so I'm just wondering if maybe you missed it. Here it is. Stunning emerald cut, all the color in the world, 112, 1975. And look at that gorgeous color. Yes, blues, purples, pinks. The hottest, most saturated variety of orchid pinks. It is stunning. And that also is rare cutting. Emerald cut, it should come up, Tony, because we had it at the beginning of the show. It's 112, 1975. It's going to be only $888. So I wanted to bring that back out. It's a beautiful kunzite option, and it's one of our newer ones. I call this the hourglass mounting. It does have that inward shape, that concave band that meets up with the emerald cut, but then it's got those bigger diamonds as well as the smaller. So really beautiful look there. I do have, let me flash the blue zircon that's new. This is what I have in blue zircon. So I realize it's not a bridge mounting, but it is a really pretty cutout detail band. So that's really nice. So that's our blue zircon. That's coming up as well. And then I think we're done with yellow diamonds for the evening. I've had 2 of those, neither of which have gone as planned. And we have our pink diamond already, of course, gone. The big pink diamond, the 101's gone. But we do have a really, really special, what else do I have? I've got that smaller pink. I've got the 30-point mystery pink. I call it a mystery pink because it's giving me different colors every time I look at it. So specialty color, pink, we'll call it pink, but it's got a lot more going on than just pink. And we do have this kunzite for $888 if you'd like it. So a beauty there. And yes, I will show you that real big superstar emerald cut fire opal as well. Thanks again, Diane, for giving us a request number 1. We love, when we can help out with requests. They just become extra, extra special. And I want to remind you that we also still have the 151 yellow diamond. So if you decided you want to go with the bigger one, that's still hanging out with the GIA cert. And then we've got, all right, so let me just show, I got to show you this fire opal. This fire opal, I know it's not inexpensive. It's also a huge stone, but it is just, if you want to just go for it. And you never, ever, ever want to miss. Is it? Oh, it wasn't Kelly. But Kelly did message me and she goes, yep, but that is usually you, Kelly, asking for a kunzite and a bridge, right? Yes, it is. Oh, Kelly. Well, that is so wild. We're having a lot of those situations tonight, right? Where it's like, a lot of people, same birthdays, different people, right? Same requests, different people. Thank you, Kelly. I am looking out for you. You'll be the first to know. And thank you for your very kind compliment, Kelly. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate that. So let's do this. We've got the big fire opal emerald cut. This one's here if you want it, $888. But I am getting ready for another emerald cut. And this is just, right? Is it just me? It's not, right? This is a superstar. Extra special. That's it. That's an important stone. The ultimate glow, the ultimate color. It's a huge size. It's got it all working. That's the fire opal to get right there. I know it's not going to be, none of these bigger stones are ever inexpensive, but for what this is, and if you just want to go top notch, because maybe you're at that camp where they all look good. They do. Any fire opal we're going to bring and select and build gold and diamonds around, it's going to be a good looking stone. It's going to be a high quality stone. But I've seen hundreds of them. And this is just by far the one that has totally captivated my attention. And how about those yellow? Bold, yellow, gleaming lights. That's special. It's 112, 1696. I just think this is what gems are all about in my mind. This is why, long before I was in the business or ever thought, listen, I come from a sports reporting background. I was one of those who was pretty set in what I was going to do from a very young age. When I was really, really young, I was going to be a waitress. So, then it changed. But then by the time I was an adolescent, I was sure I knew what I was going to do, and I was doing it. Until I accidentally got into this business, and still TV. I've been doing live TV since I was a kid. But, it's interesting. I've always had a fascination with jewelry. I never dreamed I'd be selling anything. Never dreamed I'd be selling on TV. But honestly, jewelry, and I think that is the magic. This gem reminds me of why, if you're maybe the same way, where you can't remember even how long your fascination with gems and jewelry and diamonds has existed, maybe that's because they always have. They've always appealed. They've always had that amazing just kind of connection where you just can't look away at incredible gems. That's what this is all about. This is one of the most stunning, bright, even if you know nothing about gems, if you're a gem lover, you just tend to be drawn in by them. They tend to captivate your senses, right? They can take hold, right? They can really just show you what it's all about as far as a really stunning quality and color And when you get glow like this, that's what's so fun about it. It's glowing, it's bright, it's clean, it's all these things. And that's what I think draws us into gems. Long before we know the history of them, where they come from, the science behind them, oftentimes it's just their raw beauty. And the fact this is a rare stone of this quality, and it's adorned with a carat 53 and beautiful VS diamonds all the way around it and beyond. And then you have this stunning, look at that. You see the shine, the sheen, the beautiful glow from that stone. Cherry red, not just a yellow color. It's not just an orange. Look at the size though. I have a large hand. Look at how beautiful that is. 574, yeah, looks double at least. Look at the size of that ring. We need one collar. Trust me, prettiest opal I think you can purchase or buy or own. And it's not gonna be I'll show it to you. It's just not going to be $79.99. I can't get $79.99. So I have put a new price I got the big black marker out, and I'm putting a brand new price that is the low price. How about this? Let's not even do halvesies. $4,000, it's not. $39.99, it's not. We'll make it even better for you right now. There's only one though. You can change the gold to yellow gold or rose gold if you'd prefer, but it's only going to be $3,888. That's it. $38.88. That's all I can do. Best of the best. It's our fire opal right there. That's the one with all the fire. It brings the fire. It is the fire. That's it. That's the one to own. If you own a fire opal ever of any kind, any variety, any shape, any size, it should be that one if you just want to ensure that you're going right to the top. To the very, very best, it's right there. Do you guys want to see a ruby, a beautiful ruby in a signature mounting we have? Or there's a massive rubellite tourmaline, new. We have a couple of big tanzanites. I do have our one and only speen. Now, I heard a rumor that we are trying to negotiate a value on a couple of color change sphenes. But here is the only one that's in stock right now. And wow, is it a value. Because if new ones are acquired, it means a little heftier price tag. So here it is. Welcome into an Asher cut that doesn't look like an Asher, because the brilliance of the sphene is working with this Asher cut to give you this dynamic brilliance that is what sphene is all about. The regular sphenes that don't change color do it too. But this has the benefit of giving you a color change green to red, but also the dispersion that is so powerful. 112-1105 is the number. Come on in early. I can never keep a sphen. And this is like the bigger version of what I started the show with the other day. A couple days ago, I started the show with a sphen, and we had all kinds of people that were upset and mad because they missed out. Well, this is a bigger stone. It's a carat 91, but it is the same cutting, the same tremendous 100% color change from green to red. It's a one only and 58 points in diamonds. And yet, if you want to, you can stack a ring next to it. It's perfect for that. It stacks beautifully with our Wonder Rings, any of them, by the way. You could put a pink or a yellow or the white diamond Wonder Ring around it, and that'd be exquisite because all the colors are coming through that sphen. So you can do whatever you want as far as stacking and adding a band with it. But that's magic. And if you think that's TV magic, no, we have no TV magic here. We don't do fancy stuff. We just don't. I mean, we're very grassroots in that respect so that we can keep the prices down for you. So this is what we're going to do on this one. That is all happening thanks to that stone. It's a beauty. I want to just go ahead and polish it up and then put it on. And then we are going to give it a wonderful price tag with that 58 points in diamonds. You know, when these stones get into those bigger sizes, they really elevate in price tag as well, as they should. It doesn't occur in large sizes naturally very often. So when you do see a larger stone size come around, boy, do they elevate quickly in their price tag. Got to make sure we get you a great value on this one. Only one. You can change the gold if you want to, and our color change sphenes never stick around. So imagine when you're in a different light source, that goes to red. Can you even believe it? All the regular titanites, the regular sphenes, they're like a neon color. They don't change color, but they give you dispersion. They're beloved in the collector circles. This one, beyond that, because it's more collectible because of the unique properties it has, and yet it's not, guys, $49.99. Let's keep on marking things down. I got to mark everything down if we're going to get them a home, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. You don't have to pay $49. It's such a huge value. The fact that there is nobody on the phone lines right now for this one, I usually have, this is not unusual, I usually have fights over Sphines. Cannot keep them in stock, cannot have enough. We never have enough to go around for everybody who wants one. They are so in demand. They are so collectible. We're not even asking $49, $39, $29, or even $2,500. It's got to go. You want to put in yellow gold, it would be beautiful that way. Rose gold, fine. Be beautiful that way too. There's no denying that you're getting every color of the rainbow out of that Sphene, which has that gorgeous green base color and then goes to red. It's not 25. Oh, we need one caller and fast. $24.99, it's not either. Let's make it even better. It's only going to be $2,399. That's my one and only in the inventory. That's it. That's all I have. $23.99 gets it to you. And then we have a very, very, very special piece coming up. I'm thinking we got to get to that pink diamond. It's kind of the mystery stone. We're calling it pink, but there's so many other colors that are happening within that stone. I kid you not, I thought it was a blue diamond when I first looked at it. Then I gave it to our head gemologist. She takes a loop to it. And you know what she said? She goes, "You're right." It looks blue. What is going on with this stone? It's wild. It's like it's not a color changing diamond. Those exist. They're called chameleons, but it kind of acts like one. So we'll see that coming up. It's another way to get a pink if you missed out on the one earlier that we had. And this has got to go at $23.99. So let's help you out here. I've got an aqua that's coming up. It's a Sierra Santa Maria. Big tanzanites are on the way. We have some fun designer earrings here that we have never seen the likes of before. They're just cool. They're removable. You get a hoop and you get a design. I like this style. This is really cool. Let's just take a quick look at these because this is something you don't see every day. We've never had anything like it, and I'm just not sure how to display it, but I'm going to start there. And then I'll hold up the other one for you. This is a removable drop. It's like a little solid lock, but it's not heavy. And it's a designer earring that is just too cool because you're still going to get your favorite classic diamond huggy hoop, but you're also going to have a drop that is interchangeable with it. So let me show you. This is separate. You could add that to a larger hoop earring if the size permits. You can wear it, on a pendant if you want. You could put a chain through it, and then you have a hoop. So I'm going to remind you that this is all how you can wear it different ways. You can wear your hoop solo by itself. You can wear it with or without this little almost like, it's really kind of like a hexagonal lock style. You can see from this direction. That's the base. So it is a hexagon shape. It's going to have solid, look at the mirror finishing at the bottom. That's going to be mirror finishing at the top. It's got a satin texture along the sides. And then you have some beautiful bigger diamonds that are paved right up front. And they will stay up front if you put them on that way. You can put them on this way if you want a different look and just have that gleam of the satin finishing. Or you can take it off the hoop entirely like I've done here and deconstructed it and wear the hoop by itself as well. So multiple ways to wear this earring. It's a many, many in one, and it's going to be item number 112-1757 and 34 points in diamonds. Just a fun new designer style. I'll show you what they look like on. We'll show you the length, the drop, all of that. But I need one caller who says, I kind of like that. I'm going to try that. That's different. That's cool. I love the versatility of having a hoop or not. Hoop or drop, you choose. There it is. You can see the hoop is a 1/2 inch. That you can wear all by itself. I'm going to slip that beautiful lock style, kind of a hexagonal style. I'm going to slip it on just so you can see. Let me grab my little lock here as we take a look at the close-up. It's got a nice, I won't say it's, I wouldn't say it's airy. It's not like a light piece, but it's not going to be heavy on the ear. When you look at the overall weight, it's not going to be something that's uncomfortable on the ear to wear, but it's a really cool style. And I just want to see if we have anybody out there looking for something new. This is my new piece of the night here, as far as like a totally new designer style, something you haven't seen here before, something you've never seen the likes of before, right? It's a really cool style, and yet there's so much gold happening. And yet, I think we're all into these days when you can, go out and buy 2 pairs of earrings, or it just makes it even more simple when you've got a 2 for, like you've got a 2-in-1 kind of opportunity where you can get 2, the look of 2 different total earrings that you would have to otherwise go out and invest in 2 different pairs of earrings, and instead you just buy 1 earring and you've got 2 different looks, and this is what it looks like on. Just to give you an idea with that little locking charm, if you will, beside it. And again, it looks a little, I know we're dealing in lesser light over here, but you can see how it's got that satin finishing, which looks great. So that's an idea of the length with the charm on it. We'll go back to the wheel here and make them really affordable. And I just got to skip over $29.99. That's not going to work tonight. Let's help you out. New style, cool look, just really looks fashionable and fun all the way around. You can see there how it is going to have a nice little movement to it, but it's never going to turn the way it's not supposed to, okay? When you have them on and you set them down or wear them in the ear, they're always going to have gravity, and always, if you put them on the right way with the diamonds facing forward, they're always going to stay that way, and we're going to blow them out for $9.99 instead. So 2 for a look, white gold only on those. They got to stay the way they are. And you know what, if you'll give us a little extra time, I can do the yellow or the rose, but I just really think the white gold is just so sleek with that satin finishing. That's a great look. Don't always see that in an earring, right? Not a lot of satin finishing utilized in much of anything, but it gives you a totally different texture, but it still glows. So coming up, I tell you what, we're like 13, 12 minutes away from the top of the hour. We'll do that kind of mystery diamond coming up at the top of the hour. We'll show you a really fun pair of, we've got some Morgana earrings. We've got a really cool Alexandrite ring as well. So any requests you have, get those in. We've only got a little over an hour on a Wednesday night. And if you have any requests at all, call us, get them in. We'll help you out with any of your requests that you want to see. Anything at all, we can show you. I do have an incredible rubellite. Listen, it's not exactly, it's not a small ring, but it is a clean, checkerboard faceted rubellite tourmaline. We hardly ever see rubellites. And this one's big because it's a 7 carat 47. So we do have that. Oh, and as I say it, Pamela says, do you have a rubellite tonight? I do. I literally just flashed it, and then I get her email. So let's take a look at it together here. It's a museum level rubellite. It is clean, clean. Not small, I realize. I know Pamela's been looking for like a 1 carat or 1.5. This is not that. It's the big jumbo jet of rubellites. It's a 747. 112-1944 is the number. And don't go anywhere. You got to see my, just hang out. Hang out for 10 more minutes just so you can say you've seen the really, really, really cool diamond that we have tonight. We've already had some cool diamonds. So it just gets even more special and rare tonight with our diamond pieces. However, this is my 747, checkerboard faceted across the top, but it is so clean internally. And then it has a 128 diamond mounting. So not small diamonds, not a few of them. You've got a major, because they have to go, first of all, they have to travel all the way around the entire perimeter of that stone, and you see how elongated that pear shape is. Wait till you see it on the hand. It's really huge. It's important. It's lovely. And then you have those true, again, it's so particular when you're talking rubellites. I can't tell you, if I had a dime for every time I saw a pink tourmaline described as a rubellite out there in the world, I would not even, I could buy you all jewelry, right? I could just stand up here and say, what do you want? I'll buy it for you. Because everyone's doing that. They're calling pink tourmalines rubellites, and it's not right, because rubellite is a very specific tone. Don't get it twisted. They're different. And you have to have a very specific color, and it has to be this. This is where you can train your mind. If you can remember, like take a visual snapshot in your mind and capture that image, that's what a rubellite should look like. But usually they're full of inclusions. They're super dirty. I know it's tourmaline. They're supposed to be, right? But rubellites especially usually get a lot of their deeper color from their inclusions. That is not the case here. This one is large. It is super clean. You see it looks like it has like LED lights within it. It's so bright. And I got to make sure that some of these brand new museum pieces have got to go tonight. So let's just do this. I can change the gold if you want to yellow gold. We can change it to rose gold if you'd prefer. We got to make sure that some of these great values go out the door. I know it's easy to think, well, the sale's over, so you know what, everything's going to be higher in price. Not the way I'm doing it. That's just not what I'm doing. We are making you a deal. If you shop tonight, you're going to get some incredible values. I mean, we already saw our best price on a yellow diamond ever. We saw our best price on a pink diamond ever. So we're on that roll. And we're going to keep it going now with a really tough stone for us to even show you or find, because the quality is usually just so much less than what we like to bring. So here's the deal. It's a $79.99 piece. I'm going to take it way lower. This is the ultimate rubellite opportunity because its clarity, because of its size, because you're getting really every aspect you could ever want in a rubellite together. And yet I'll make it, just blow it out. Make it $39.99 first caller. That's it. $39.99, and it's for one person only. Obviously, I don't have another stone like that in the inventory. Have never had a stone like that with us here, and you've got a chance to pick it up right here and now. And then we're going to blow out a tanzanite for you. Haven't seen a lot of those for about 10 days because there weren't many. There just aren't many in our inventory, and that's the problem. So when you see a good one come around, like a 407 cushion that I'm going to show you with a lot of diamond weight. That's going to be one to take advantage of. Plus, we have an imperial topaz blowout, a trio of our best imperial pinky topaz. They have a lot of the pink to them. That's going to be coming up. This is the rubellite to own. Let's see who's got it. We're verifying on it right now, and then we'll see who's taken that one. And then we have a really special, we can recap anything because a few pieces are still here, including our dynamic fire opal, our Carat 51 GIA certified yellow diamond. Somebody's got to tell me why the 888 Kunzite emerald cut's still here. But again, Wednesday night, coming to an end here in about an hour. And don't forget, top of the hour, 7.5 minutes, we're going to show you I don't know, pink or is it blue? I can't decide. Every time I look at it, it looks pink or blue or purple every time. It's a different color. It's a fascinating, saturated 30-point diamond in natural color and real, real rare. So we'll see that before long. Plus, we want to get to, how about some Sierra Santa Maria? Or a huge ruby with yellow diamonds and white diamonds together? This one's nice. Carat 01, look at this. With yellow and white in combination together. That's a pretty ruby. Very clean, very much crystalline, which is tough to find in the ruby world. Okay, now we need to show this. Super cool mounting. Emerald. And it's a Colombian stone. In a sleek, updated designer mounting. Has some pave, has some burnished. And let's take a good, oh yeah, I'm getting real close. Because most emeralds say, please back away. Do not put me underneath those lights and up close and personal. Look at that stone. Great emerald. So now we need room for the graphics. So let's just zoom back a little bit. That is one of the cleanest emeralds you will see. I know that typically if you want a clean emerald, you got to go with a faux, like a synthetic stone or a man-made stone or a green crystal. This is 112, 1903. Pear-shaped stone, 54 point. Doesn't look it, does it? 44 points in diamonds as well. And they're all bigger stones here, especially the burnished diamonds. You've got this one row of pave, and yes, if you own a Wonder Ring, which is most of you, think of how beautifully it's kind of designed if you want to nestle it up next to a Wonder Ring of any size, shape, or color. Plus you have the 54-point Colombian, 44 points in the diamonds. The other diamonds, it's going to give you a lot of a nice mirror surface. So you've got that mirror finished surface with the diamonds burnished into the sides as well. So that looks great. And yet we're going to help you out with an emerald that's kind of sleek and modern. This to me is contemporary jewelry. This doesn't look traditional. It's not your basic halo. It's not your basic double halo. It's got a little more of an abstract kind of look, just the nuance of different settings for the diamonds, right? That right there you don't see very often utilized in jewelry where you have the pave and the burnishing together. So that's one thing that separates it. Then you've got that beautiful look of that just super clean emerald on a platform of gold. So it gives you more dimension, more gold weight to your piece as we take a look. And we're going to go ahead and go, you know what I'm going to do? It's got a $34.99 price. I have tried $39.99 and $34.99 for a bit here. I'm not having any luck with that price tag. But just keep in mind that's where it's supposed to be. I'm going to do something different here right now, and we're going to go, how about this? Half off is, I don't even know if I want to do $17.50 right now. I don't know if that's going to do it. I still got to make sure we keep you all engaged here. Because in 5 minutes, we're going to show you arguably the coolest diamond that's been here for what it's able to do. But I got to make sure this one goes. Instead of $1,750, instead of $1,600, instead of $1,500 or $1,400 or $1,300, I'm just going to try something, and I'm going to need a caller to be quick because this is what it looks like on, and this is a substantial amount of gold that you're getting, whether you choose to wear it point going up towards the hand, or I'm going to flip it around, and you can see it the other way. But there's already $2,100 off this price, and that should make it go. Let's flip it around, show you the other way. You can choose white gold or rose gold if you want, and I'm not going to charge you anything for that either. That's what it looks like pointing kind of with that little subtle point pointing away from the hand. Nobody at $13.99. Nobody at $13. Well, then I might as well move on or just give it another shot here. $1,200. You know what? Forget about 12. I really do want to see if I have anybody with us tonight. For especially as we lead into our last hour where I get it, maybe everybody's waiting to see this fascinating blue, pink. Is it blue? Is it pink? Is it purple? Is it what is it? A diamond. We're going to show that at the top of the hour. We have 3 minutes though, and my mission in the next 3 minutes is to get this one home. And that's what I'm going to hope we can do together here. 12 it's not, 11 it's not, 10.99 it's not. This is going to find out if we have an emerald lover with us tonight. That green color that goes with everything, that ultimate level of high level glow where you're actually seeing through it. We just talked about a crystalline ruby. That's a crystalline emerald. I don't think I've ever put those two words together in my 21 years of doing this, because emeralds are never really crystal clean. They're never really having crystallinity. You never get clarity like this in an emerald. So there it is, and it's not, yeah, $12.99 is not doing it. $11.99, $10.99. How about this? First caller, let's really truly give you a treat here. I'll make it $999 to caller number 1. That's the best I can do right there on any emerald in the entire inventory. There's nothing that can be priced that way in the Colombian emerald world. And even, I'm going to challenge you with this. If you go out and look at synthetic man-made stones, go look at simulants that are just lookalikes. They're not going to be that price, not in gold and diamonds. This has your gold, your diamonds. Those are VS stones, almost a half carat in VS diamonds. You're going to choose your gold, pay nothing for that. You pay nothing for the sizing. We take care of you there as well. That's the way to get your emerald in a really updated designer style. Not your basic, not your traditional, not the piece that everybody has. It's not that same old halo. It's giving you something different and bold, a little bit modern and contemporary, and it's only $9.99 to get it to you, and that is for one caller. Just let me know who's got it. I'm giving it 60 seconds. It'll take us to the top of the hour, and we will, I think everyone must be waiting for that mystery diamond. It is a fabulous natural color of diamond, but it really is shifting. It's changing, and you don't need to like get it up into 150-degree temperatures to see it change in color. That's usually what you got to do. You know those color changing chameleons we have? Usually that's what you do, right? You go up to those really high temps, and that's when you can see it change temporarily. This is where it's changing just as a matter of different light, different movement, different angle, different room of your home. I mean, it's changing minute by minute, just based on, again, little different lighting that surrounds it. So you're going to see something really cool coming up. I literally had our head gemologist look at it, and I said, this piece looks blue to me. I know it's listed as a pink. She goes, takes the loop up to it and goes, you're right. There's something really strange happening about this pink diamond, and I love it because we love cool gems. If you like gems, you like gems that do cool things. You like gems that are unique. You like gems that you probably, I know a lot of you have a lot of gems and have a lot of jewelry. We're going to show you something that you don't have. I can guarantee you that. So that's coming up next for our top of the hour. We're 30 seconds away. Okay, $1, first caller. First caller can have that for $1. I mean, I got to sell it. I got to sell it. You can have it for $1 if you want it. You can have it for $1. But I'm going to need a caller to say, okay, I'll buy it from her. I'll buy it. I'll go ahead and I'll pay for it. So Lauren Blair's going to pay for it. You get it for $1. You pay $1 because I can't literally give anything away for free. There's all these kind of laws about that. So that's as close as I can make it. Do we have somebody? All right. Will, who do you have there? It's gone? Whew, finally gone. Will, who do you have? Okay, William's got it. Thank you, William. Enjoy it. Okay, so that one's gone. And it leads us to our top of the hour. Glad you're with us. Thanks, William. Enjoy that ring. Just got the emerald. No longer for sale. William's got it. Welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. We have an hour left. I'm Lauren Blair. Will, nice to have you. It's been a historic night here. I don't know what day it is today. It's in September. We're live, September 20-something. I got to tell you, we have seen history made tonight in the 2 hours. So I wouldn't go anywhere because with where the 2 hours has led us to this point, where we've seen history made on a pink diamond, history made on yellow, and now I just had, well, William's a happy camper there with his emerald over there. So we don't know what's going to happen over this next 59 minutes, but I would stay right here with us. And guess how we're starting the last hour with this incredible diamond that I promise you, this is what I said. It's item number, it's brand new, it's 112-1914. And when I came in and I was looking at the jewelry tonight, I looked at this ring and I went, oh my gosh. So I said, hey guys, I literally said to our computer people, I said, you guys, we need to change the description because this one's labeled as a pink diamond, but it's a blue diamond. And they're like, huh? How would we do? And I'm looking at it, I'm going, wait a minute. And literally, when they were about to change it, I'm looking at it, I'm going, wait a minute. It looks pink, it looks blue, it looks purple. I would say in the couple of times I've shown it to you on camera here, it looks like it's combining the two colors. It's looking like a really intense kind of lavender purple diamond. It's a natural 30-point diamond. I don't even know what to call it. We've got it listed as a pear-shaped VS pink diamond. It is so much more than that. And then I said, okay, I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay, either I've always had really, really good eyes, but I'm like, wait, let me take this over to our gemologist. Head gemologist takes the ring, looks at the loop, goes right up to it and says, you're right, it looks pink. It looks blue. What's going on? It's changing. I don't know if anybody ever saw that that movie. I think it was it Sleeping Beauty, and she needed 3 fairy godmothers or 3 little fairies or whatever to change her dress from pink to blue and pink to blue and blue to pink and all that. This one's just doing it on its own. It's an incredible, or was that Cinderella? Might have been Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty. I don't know. It's my princess days are long behind me. I don't know. It was one of those two. But this is just, it's that in diamond form. It's a natural via stone. It's changing by the minute. I was walking all over the studio, going to different rooms just to be in different lights to look at how does it look now. It is a natural 30-pointer. We're listing it as a pink. It looks like a saturated, like blue-pink combination. Take a look at this. We're going to start the hour with it. I mean, it's fascinating. I can't get over it. Now, I can't get our cameras to move from room to room and light to light, but I would love if we could. But this is one of those just magnificent, fascinating stones that sometimes Mother Nature does get a little crafty and does get a little, like, you know, a little specialty. And it's already special because it's a 30-point natural diamond color. It's not a white diamond, it's a color, right? But seriously, even as it moves here left to right, I am just totally fascinated by it. And I think you will be too. And it's 36 points in what I know are pinks beside it, because that's going to be a double halo and pink diamonds in the double halo, and then you've got a bridge. So the middle row is going to be rose gold with more pink diamonds down the middle, and then we talk about 75 points in white diamonds as well. So now that we've got that covered, just the sheer diamond weights, we really just need to talk about that center. And ultimately what it's giving right now is an ultra saturated pinky purple vibe. And we all know with a natural diamond, the deeper, the richer, the darker the color is, the more valuable it is. The more money it should cost, the more ridiculously highly valuable it is. This is already a huge stone in the 30-point realm. You've got this really important bridge, which of course combines the pink and the white diamonds and gives you a lot of gold weight with it. And it is listed at $12,999. But this has been a, again, historic night. If you've been with me for any of the last 124 minutes and 19 seconds, you know that. It's been a historic night for value. So I would stay with us, because what's happening right now, I got to make this fit. It's got to fall in line with everything else we've been seeing tonight. And yet, ultimately, you're getting, and if you're going, well, I don't know, do I want to buy something where I don't know what it is? We're going to call it it's a purple pink. It's a pinky purple. It's kind of got blues in there as well, which is maybe combining. So then you get that beautiful purple tone. Because listen, the office I was in when it looked blue, it was regular fluorescent lighting. The studio lighting's a little brighter, as you know. It's a TV studio. It's got to be a little bit bright. We got to show off our diamonds, right? It's just a brighter light. So when you're in lesser light, like at home, when you get it at home and you open that box, you're going to see, chances are, more of that blue that I was seeing when I was looking at it. And here we are with a really beautiful ring. Overall, this is what it looks like on the hand. I mean, it's built right. It's got the gold of 4 rings in one. It's really substantial. I mean, at this angle, here it is. There's always a little different angle and a little different viewpoint here when it's on the hand. It's given more of that blue-purple vibe here as well. It's a really cool stone. It's a still huge size. I've got a 30-pointer over here that actually is a light pink, barely there, faint pink. That 30-pointer is already over $15,000, so I think we got a great value as it is. Given that you've got so much more saturation, high-end two-tone rose and white gold mounting, pink and white diamonds beside it. And again, look no further than, I think the important thing of having the pinks with it is that there are traditional pinks. And do you see a difference? Let me ask you a really just honest question. Do you see a difference between the pink diamonds in the halos and the center stone? Because is the answer yes? Because I know I do. And if you look at the pinks, those are a very saturated pink diamond in all those round brilliance in that double halo. But when you look at the center stone, you see it. It's different. I have an opportunity for you. And I have nobody on the phone lines. And that's been the case tonight on everything. People are being a little shy tonight, and that's okay, because you're thinking, oh, the sale's over, so I'm not saving money anymore. Watch this. I'm going to save you money. I have. I just had our biggest value. 2 hours ago, I had the biggest value we've ever seen on a 1 carat pink diamond. It's gone. Then I brought a silly idea on a yellow diamond. It's gone, ended up being one of our best values on yellow diamonds all time. We're going to do the same thing right here, right now. It's going to be the mystery stone. I feel like, again, it's no mystery is what it is. It's a diamond, it's natural color, it's really unique, it's really unusual, it's really special. All those things are covered. What I need to do is get away from $13,000 because that is making you crazy. You're all going, I don't get it. I could have shopped it on Monday. Listen, it wasn't here on Monday, but if you shopped it on Monday, you would have saved $1,300. So you're going, I don't need to shop tonight because I would have saved on Monday. Watch what I'm going to do. I'll save you more than $1,300. That's the 10% off. I'm going to save you a lot more than that. And I'm going to take our 30 point. Now, like I said, I can go get it. Over to my right, I have a pink diamond that's a 30 pointer. It is a faint pink. It is barely there. I won't show it to you. I won't show it to you. It looks like the wall behind me. That's the color. And you can't even see the pink. I don't want to even present that to you when I have something like this. And that other piece is $15,000. Why? Because it's a 30 pointer. This is a 30 pointer, except it has this all out, stunning saturation level to it. I'm going to take it less than $13,000. Need a caller, not a big audience tonight. I get it. Here's what we're going to do. I'll make sure we make this worth your while. This will be the answer to why am I watching tonight on an on sale night? Because I'm doing better than the sale. On brand new pieces that we've never had a stone like this before. There's never been a diamond this color here on the show before. Have we ever had a purple diamond? Yes, I've had a couple purple diamonds. They've never been 30 points. Please, let's not call it purple, because if we call that a purple diamond right now instead of a pinky purple, you know what? I'm going to have to get probably $129,000 for it. And I don't want to do that to you. I'm trying to go the other way. We're trying to go down in price, not up. So let's just go ahead and make your day, and let's just go ahead and put it up on the auction block. Now, we only have 51 minutes, so I can't start at nothing. But I will do this. Half off is $6,500. We're not doing that. I can't start there because I'm not going to get an open tonight. But if I go ultra, ultra, ultra affordable, we're not only going to get an open, we're going to get it at home. That's my only goal tonight. That's what William knows. He just got an emerald because I had to get it at home. Couldn't leave it here. So here's what we're going to do on this one. 65 is not going to work. It's not. $6,000 not going to work. No. 55, 5,000. This could be, I don't see why not. Values on yellows, values on pinks already tonight. Let's keep it going. It's not $4,500. It's not even $4,000 to start. This is a 30-point, fabulous, best of the best, rare of the rare. The only one we have in the inventory like it. Been bringing you fancy colors of diamonds now for better part of 5.5 years. Never have had one like this. Size, color, and it's a VS stone. All of that, it's still a VS stone. You got that too. It's not even $4,000. Let's blow it out right now. You're in charge. You price it how you want. I'm not going to start at 39 or 38 or 37. We got to make sure this one's going. How about $3,500 to start? And then we'll go from there. It's going to be a $10 increment, though, so we can keep as many shoppers and collectors in as possible. So we'll make the increments really teeny tiny. We'll start only at 35, which does not cover the mounting by itself. So if you were just shopping the mounting exclusively without that center stone, which is all the important stuff. I mean, the mounting's great. Don't get me wrong. It's got well over a carat in diamonds, and they're pink and the white. But there's nothing that's going to compare to the value of that center diamond. It's a 30-point natural color like that. And you can call it what you want to call it, because that's the beautiful thing about colors of diamonds is whatever color you see is what you should call it. You know, that's how they're evaluated. There's no special trick to it, right? Granted, if you have more experience with fancy diamonds, you'll probably have been exposed to more pinks and purples and blues over your lifetime. But just by watching this show and sitting at home, you can be what I call an armchair gemologist. I mean, right? On Monday mornings, we're armchair quarterbacks, right? We can do that if you're a sports fanatic. But here's where you can be an armchair gemologist. So by watching our show, you should probably, over time, pick up some gem knowledge, right? For Kelly. Wow, Kelly's got some good taste. I like the big tanzanite for Kelly. We'll show it now because this one doesn't have an open, and I'm skipping it. Well, I'm going to buy it in about 59 minutes, I have a feeling, because that is the one, or rather 49. Forget it. I don't even have to wait that long. This is the one to get right there. Fabulous, fascinating stone. Let's move along. Kelly, this is your Tanzanite 1120901 coming up right now. And, well, that's breathtaking. It's a huge 956 round in a bridge, and it's got a carat 84 in diamonds as well. What a piece. And this is just wild. Blue Wing Block D Museum Reserve in the round, which we love. You've got this 9 carat 56, just shy of 10 carats. However, it's in a really important mounting. It's a really beautiful setting. It makes a 10 carat nearly really wearable when you give it that much of a foundational gold design behind it and under it and supporting it, really. And you've got almost 2 carats in diamonds as well. And this is a what we would call a Portuguese, but it's actually a modified Portuguese cut. It's got a lot more faceting than even your typical Portuguese cut has. And I think you can see that right here, looking at the center of that stone. So $14,999. I don't know if this was her specific request or if she just wanted a big Tanzanite, or maybe she just said, give me the best one you've got, because this one's going to be tough to top here. But this is what it looks like on. We'll change the gold for you. And if anybody would like it, $14,999, I got to skip over that price tag. Again, we've had a number of pieces that should have been that price, and this is the ring. There's your information. Actually started just under $30,000, and now it's $14,999. We're going to make it a lot more affordable than that for you. So here's what we'll do. Do we have okay, and then here's what, because we're unless I missed it, but this is a really, really, really important piece. And you know what we'll do? If anybody would like it, and again, a lot of pieces don't necessarily go to the requester, so you can always dial in. I never know. I can't, reserve it for a requester because I can't see who's on the phone lines. So here's where I just really want to implore you to dial in. Instead of $99.99, that's where the lowest our museum reserves typically go, is just $99.99. To take it less than that on a round that looks like that, and how about we send you this exact one? And you know why? Because I don't have another one. I don't have anything else like it. Oh, is that why? Oh, okay. Well, that's exciting. No wonder. All right. So, guys, we need to, should have added $1 for William, right? At least we got that emerald to William. All right, so here we go. I'll tell you what, guys, instead of $99.99, if you'd like this big Tanzanite, so important, such a great quality, huge stone, museum reserve, that's our very top level of Blue Wing Block D. And then I think the rest of the night, guys, I'm going to auction some things off for Zero to Start, so stay with me because, that could be real interesting because we obviously don't have a ton of viewership. So a lot of opportunities to get you some probably $100 items for the rest of the night after this. I'm going to go ahead and blow this out right now. First caller can have it for $59.99. And that's with almost 2 carats in diamonds in the bridge as well. So that's going to be a really, really special Tanzanite. Kelly, if you like it, don't forget pink diamond is here, the 30-point pinky purple diamond. And then, we're going to start some Zero to Start auctions. And we'll see if we can get some jewelry out the door that way. So that's going to be what's next on the docket tonight. I'm probably going to do that for the next 45 minutes. So if I can entice you to stay up late with us, that's going to be worth your while, okay? And what should we do? Maybe an aqua? I don't know. I have the same pieces here that have been with me, so I just got to take whatever's in front of me, and we'll just put them up for auction. Zero to Start. How about a big Sierra Santa Maria? That's coming up next. We have an Alexandrite. That'll be an interesting one at a Zero to Start auction. So we've got some cool opportunities coming up, and then Kelly, let me know if that's what you're looking for. I also have a Tanzanite that's a 407. If you want to go half the size, we've got some options for you. And if anybody wants to start the 30-pointer, the pinky purple blue diamond, if you want to start that off, you can. We can always return to that and give you another look at it. But this is it on the Tansy, $59.99 for a huge bridge style, white, yellow, or rose gold. Totally up to you. Andy, was it this specific piece you requested? Oh, she wanted a round 10 carat and a bridge. Oh, so maybe a smaller stone? Okay, well, it looks like, Kelly, this is the only round Tanzanite we have in a bridge right now. So, probably wasn't looking for a 10 carat. But it's available to whoever would like it first. First come, first serve. As usual, that's $59.99. Let's see what you guys want to do on this one. Sierra. I'm sorry? Pinky purple blue? Here's the inside of that ring. This is the ring that we had. This is our bridge mounting. So I know we've seen a couple of thousand of iterations of it. This is what the inside looks like. We do it, well, you see there's actually there are different components to it. It's cast in different pieces, put together. So you have to have a support system of gold beneath it. So that's going to act as your undergallery. To finish it up in the inside, we go completely smooth and solid throughout the inside of the back where the sizing bar is. Then you've got that undergallery kind of cutout designer detail on that side. And then you've got basically the rose gold that houses the pink diamonds that run underneath and through. That's going to be your undergallery through the center of the inside of the ring. So that's how the bridge mountings are built, whether it's the medium, the larger size, or any of the others. That's how they're built throughout the line. It's kind of a consistent kind of way that those are built so that, listen, it wouldn't be a bestseller here if it wasn't a comfortable, wearable, and prominent piece. It's obviously one that's done with a lot of designer details to it. You don't find pieces like this just anywhere you shop. And so again, if you'd like to get that one started, we'll go $3,500. You know what, instead we'll just do this. I didn't leave myself any room to move on this one. It's a very important diamond. Again, we have a small, I have a 30 pointer that's a light pink color. It's a faint pink, and it's so much more money. So here's what I'll do. If you would like to own this one, I can just do something really, really crazy here, and we can just go $34.99 on it. We already have a couple people talking about it. They were thinking about opening the auction. I just want to make this a little bit more, with the time constraints we have, with the show coming to an end here, and obviously the need for this one to go, I'm just going to skip the auction entirely. We're going to give you an opportunity. It's going to be a first come, first served situation here. It's no auction, so no competition, no extra bids, no, don't worry about it. It's still a returnable piece. So you've got, again, remember, with the sale being over, this is obviously where you get brand new, but you get those return privileges. So you get to see, because I know these are more significant pieces that you probably don't have a lot of already in your collection. So I want you to get it home, evaluate it, have your jeweler look at it, talk to an appraiser about it, get to know the piece and everything there is to know about it, and then decide if you want to keep it or not at this $34.99 price tag. But it can't be less. I left myself no room to move on this. It's just, it is the value. It's straight up amazing, amazing opportunity here. And it's for one caller. So it really does. I'm up here talking about jewelry my entire life. And I got to tell you, this is truly, it looked like a blue diamond. To the point where I had our head gemologist look at it under a loupe and she agreed. It looks like a blue diamond in certain lights. It looks like a pink in other lights. And right here on camera, in this environment, it looks like a blue and a pink together, and that's what makes it purple. So purple diamonds exist. It's just, they're super. I've never had a 30-point purple diamond here on the show. And that's essentially what this is. And yeah, I probably should just call it that. But see, I don't make the graphics and I don't make the information, and it does say pink here, but I'm telling you what I'm seeing. And I know we're all seeing it on camera as well. There's not just, if it were a pink diamond in the center, it would look just like what's here on the double halo, and it would look just like what's here on that middle section of the bridge. But you can see full well, that center stone looks nothing like the side stones there. It's different. And it's much more saturated, and it's just fascinating how it's changing in different lights. Do we have anybody thinking about that one at $34.99? I'm just blowing it out. Great value, straightforward, amazing savings there, and we'll see who's got it. 60 seconds on that one, please. And then, did we answer their questions about the inside of it and fully? Okay, so we got them all, situated as far as any questions you might have. That blue wing block D in the bridge, I have a feeling Kelly was looking for something entirely different. So that one is still here. The 956 is here in the bridge. And then anything else you want to see repeated or see recapped, or if you'd like to make a request here, the rest of the night's going to be zero to start auctions. So get ready. It's going to be an interesting night of jewelry to come here for the next 39 minutes. It's going to be very interesting. And no, guys, I did auctions even in what's considered prime time of the show and started at zero, and we didn't get a lot of people. What do we have, 3 bidders overall? So it's going to be I know it's risky to do it, but that's what we're going to do. And we're going to see who wants some really big buys. And think of what I have here. I've lined up to show you alexandrites, aquamarines, ruby, what else? Imperial topaz. That's actually on a wheel. We've got options for you there. I've got some morganite drop earrings. So I'm still going to show you what's planned for the show. We're just going to start a lot lower than we should at zero. So it's going to be a fun night. Fun last 40 minutes here. But if you'd like this one, let me know. Joyce, are you verifying on this one? Blue wing block D is here. Yeah, we got a ruby here. Big 203 ruby. Okay, there's even a 2.5 carat Paraíba. Oh, it is you, Kelly. Hi. Yeah, I knew that was too large for you. I just didn't know if it was you that was asking for it. I don't think I've got yet. No, it's no problem. I just, yeah, I didn't know which Kelly it was, and I figured, I know you're generally looking for something about 4 or 5. So I don't have one it doesn't look like. So same thing, I'll have to go to the drawing board and make something for you at this point. Remember, money back guarantees. So if you're going, I don't know, she's probably just full of it, blowing smoke. I don't know what that stone's going to look like. I honestly can't tell you if it's going to look more blue, more pink, or more purple. I think it's going to, I've looked at it for a couple hours now, and it's just changing based on different lights. Every time I'm in a different room, every time it's got different light exposures, it looks different. So, you know, I think that's what you're going to find is when you're in a certain light environment, it's going to look more blue, and other lights, it's going to look more pink, and other lights, I'm getting even almost like a peachy pink vibe in certain angles here as well. It is a super, super, super saturated stone, and it's a gorgeous pear-shaped, brilliant VS stone too. So you're getting top clarity, you're getting a very large size, and it's still here. Okay, so I'm moving along here, and let's go to our aqua. Sierra Santa Maria. Item number 112, 1900. Coming up. Wow, look at this. This is a beauty. Isn't that something? That's going to be our Sierra Santa Maria. Let the zero to start auctions commence. It's welcome to a little bit of you price it the way you want. Try walking into your favorite jewelry store and saying, well, I'd like to just, everybody who's in the store right now, let's just do a little zero to start auction, and let's take my favorite piece and let me pay what I want to pay. That's what you're doing here. But the only trick is you got to pick up your phone and dial in. This is a 1 carat exactly oval Sierra Santa Maria. It has a 67-point diamond weight. This does this great double halo wraparound design. So it starts, you see, we normally do double halos all the time, but it's a basic perpendicular band that goes right down the middle and across. This has that double split to it, and then it just kind of wraps. You see how this side's a little higher than the other, so it's almost like it's spinning and turning and moving and creating that beautiful loop-de-loo around this aqua, and we're going, yeah, Tony, I said it, I mean it, we're going zero to start, no reserve, and it's $100 increments. So it could go for 100. It could go for 0. I mean, I don't know. We don't know if we're going to have bids at all. So this is where, again, I encourage you to put in your top bid, because that's a great strategy to play, because maybe, you know, everyone expects everyone to start at 100. Maybe you put in 300 and eliminate any other bidders. And then you still win it at 300, which I think we can all agree is probably too low for that ring, considering I don't have a ring in our inventory for $300, because we are not selling sterling. We are not selling CZs. And somebody who asked the other day, oh my gosh, it was the best call. And I meant to tell you guys, I had a customer who wanted to speak after the show because she'd never seen the show before. And she was on the phone about to place an order, and she goes, well, those are the prettiest cubic zirconias I've ever seen. And she said, I love my sterling silver. We have $100, by the way. And she thought, she'd already placed an order for a $2,000 ring, and she thought she was buying sterling silver and cubic zirconias. I had to explain to her that they were VS diamonds in gold. She was a little surprised, and she completely said, you're full of it. There's no way. I've been shopping for jewelry my whole life. There's no way you can do that. I said, but we do. So $200. So again, for those people that are newer to our show and they look up and see a $200 bid on an aquamarine like this, and you realize, we have $300 and 2 bidders only, by the way, 2 bidders. Probably not surprised by that, because we did have an auction earlier and we had 2 bidders, and we had another auction where we had 3 bidders. So this is the time to jump in. Really important moment here. $300 is all we have. It's not a $300 ring. It's got 67 points in diamonds. Come on, take a look and I'll try it on for you. We can do any gold you want and any size you need, and this might be in danger. I think I predicted it here. It might be selling at $300. $400 has been bid. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Any gold you want? Well, it was a fun way to see at least if how many people we got with us, right? That was the idea here. And as predicted, not a lot of shoppers, so you have very little competition. We have $500 now. 2 bidders only, $500. This is what the ring looks like on. That's over 2/3 of a carat in diamonds. The ring is supposed to be $28.88 tonight. We're at $600, and we have, again, 2 bidders. So we got $700 now. We're looking for 8. What a value, what a way to shop. And what a way to stay with us for the next 35 minutes. You never know what's going to happen. That's what I'm telling you. You don't know, but that's how we have to move jewelry. Obviously, I could put that up at $28.88, put my heart and soul behind it, tell you about the value, but some nights it just ain't going to work. So instead, we're at $800 now. We're at 8. Looking for 9. Anybody else? Sounds like we got a bidder dropping out. That would leave us with 1 bidder. Uh-oh, big problems here. And we do. We have 1 bidder left. Well, I did not see this coming. Or did I? Can't say I'm totally surprised. But it is a 2888 ring. And we do have 1 bidder left. And we're at, may I ask who's at $800? We've got 8. Gonna see who that is. We're going to give you a last call. As always, we're going to still give you 2 minutes as a finale. 2 minutes to dial in. If you want to take it potentially at $900, the next minimum bid, you can go higher than that. Power bids are welcome. There's a lot of money to be saved between here and here. When was the last time we could save you over $2,000 on 1 ring? It's happening right now. The ring, by the way, is brand new tonight. The ring has Sierra Santa Maria, Aquamarine. It has over 2/3 of a carat in diamonds. This is set in gold. We're going to let you choose, as always, your choice of gold. White, yellow, rose. Love it in the white gold for the contrast that brings with the aqua. Take yellow or rose if you prefer it. Any size you need as well. $800 and a final 2 minutes, and then we see it out. That's it. Final 2 minutes. I got news for you. We have 32 minutes in the show. I would stay with us. I don't know what's going to happen. But this, if it's any indication, and we got a $3,000 ring going for $800, I would stay with us for the next 30 minutes because you never know what you're going to be able to steal tonight in these last in the last half hour here. But it's kind of a wild moment at the moment. It just, yes, this kind of says it all, right? This says it all. So here we go, last call. We've got the final 2 minutes running, and then we'll try it on again. White, yellow, rose gold. This is your golden opportunity to get in on a major aqua. These are the stones that are $60,000 and $70,000 a carat in auction houses. That's usually the only way to get one, right? That's usually the only way to go about it. And yet nobody else is offering Sierra Santa Marias the world over except for those auction houses. There's a few in museums. Well, those aren't for sale. Here's where we do ours, and we have 90 seconds. It's on the hand again, just to show everybody in case you missed it, what it does look like on with this split shank that wraps up one side, around, and down the other. So you even have a little bit of a diagonal line that's created to the mounting itself as you wear it. Still a double halo, so it takes a classic and just kind of amps it up a bit, gives you something a little more decadent and designer to appreciate about it. And we have a final now, 66 seconds. Well, with 2 bidders in on the whole thing here, or was it 3? I mean, this is not a good sign to proceed for the next even 30 minutes. My goodness, how much money can I lose in 30 minutes? We're going to find out together tonight. And if you have any requests, anything you'd like to see me put on the Zero to Start auction, please let me know what that is. We can do that as well. So it's totally up to you. But again, this is our last call, 45 seconds remaining, and looks like it's going at $800. So what a value that is. Big moment here for a shopper who loves something special. And then we've got the, I know, I'm about to show you Alexandrite, only one of the world's most precious color-changing gems, and we're going to show one to you next, and this one's in a lot of gold, no less. Anybody else on this one? Anyone thinking about it? Anybody on that pinky purple blue diamond? Did anybody take that pinky purple blue diamond? Nope. Yep, nope, maybe. Still waiting. All right, Alexandrite next. This one is once, twice, 3 times. Sold. Congratulations. That's gone. And then our Alexandrite is 112-1912. Well, one of the most expensive stones in the world is about to be, I have a feeling, not that expensive. Oh my goodness. It's item number 112-1912. It's 25 points in Alexandrite. 100% color-changing chrysoberyl, blue-green to red, and then diamonds. Now, I know it's easy to look at a ring and go, the gold. There's gold, but I see gold in everything they do, so what's the big deal? 22 points in diamonds, set in a lot of gold here. This is, I have a large hand. Let me show you how big this ring is. This is not a little tinny piece of jewelry. This is well made, a beautiful, almost cigar band style width to it, in detailed gold. We have it in the yellow. If you're going, yeah, I don't like yellow gold, take it in the white or the rose. Totally up to you. Whatever you want to do. Yes. Sherry? Is that Sherry H by any chance? Oh, good. We'll show the aqua earrings again for Sherry. And who won the aqua ring? Do we know? Okay. So here's what I'm going to do on the Alexandrite. I got to go ahead and grab some earrings here real quick so that Sherry doesn't miss them. Hold that thought on the Alexandrite. We had 2 pairs of aqua earrings. I don't know if either are available, but we're going to show them here just so you can see them. Sometimes she just wants to see stuff because she wants to like see what I miss. So let's show you. And if you weren't with us in the first few minutes, here they are. And then we'll get back to that Alexandrite, I promise. But these are the drops that we had in aqua drop earrings with the ovals here with the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds. That's one pair. That's going to be, Sherry, that's the more lavish. I know sometimes she's shopping for granddaughters and such. This one's probably, I don't know their age, but yeah, probably, this one's a little more dressy because it has the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds and these big aquas. The other one is a little more like daily casual wear, and I'll show you, it's more of a hoop style. So here they are together. Now the drop was going to be 112-1509, and then we have this style, which is a hoop, but a lever back style hoop. You're going to see the difference of yellow gold and white gold for your setting as well. So let me just show you together so you get a really good idea of which one's better for you. And this is that open, I call it a front-facing hoop with a double Roman diamonds and holding on to that round Sierra Santa Maria. And you can see round versus oval, the colors are consistent. The beautiful, I mean, it's magnificent, isn't it? Really stunning. And yet, prices differ a little bit. But these drops are down to $19.99 for what you see here in that really lengthy drop earring. And then we've got the really fabulous front-facing hoop. The front-facing hoops are only going to be $777. So 2 great ways, whether you're looking for a really just extravagant drop earring with a lot of diamond weight here, because that's the 327, 31 points in the yellows, which are just 2 individual stones, 45 points in white diamonds, or if you want to go here with the hoop is going to get you 1110046, and that hoop earring is going to be a 5 millimeter, approximately a ½ carat stone. And then you're going to have the diamonds at 55 points in the front, and that's your front-facing diamonds that face out to the world. And that's going to be the way you do a hoop, and that's going to be $777. For Sherry, let me know if you need to see either of them on. They were both on the ear earlier too, so I don't know if she just needed a recap or if you need to see those again. Let me know which one you're preferring. Then we can bring up the graphics and zoom on in, but it's either $19.99 for the drops in the back or $777 for the hoops in the front. You'll have to check with your operators and see what's available there, but I wanted you to see both of them together just so you can also see, like, let's say you're interested in the rounds, but I want you to see that the rounds are still consistent color with the bigger ovals. You have the ideal best of color no matter what. You're getting that Sierra Santa Maria quality no matter what. Even when you're spending less, like $777 for this hoop in the front, you are spending so much less, but you're still getting that super divine ultra quality. And that is important in aquas, because aquas without the quality is not going to look anything like this. So we really want to make sure that you see all that extravagance we bring you, but with the without the extravagant price tags. So Alexandrite's next. We'll go back to that Alexandrite ring. These were both presented earlier, so $19.99 for the drops and then $777 for the more hoop style. I certainly hope that helps out a little bit. And if you have any questions on either, or like I said, want to see them on, again, let me know and we'll help you out there. Alexandrite coming up next, and all of those go to the side. Here is our 25-point Alexandrite. So all that blue-green is going to go to a beautiful red color when you're in incandescent lighting. So that's where we have the color change. It's got a little more elongated oval. Wanted you to see all the intricacy of this detail in the mounting that continues. It goes all the way to the very back sizing bar, where you're going to get a little bit of mill grain and a gorgeous texture, and then you've got bigger, round, brilliant diamonds set throughout that almost look like princess cuts or pear shapes, because you have all these different shapes around it. That is hand craftsmanship. That's detail. That's not easy to do. This is why this makes sense to me. Take a rare stone and put it in a really detailed mounting. Now, is it 3 carats in diamonds? No. Because most people I talk to, and I talk to hundreds of you a day via email and messages, all different platforms, you guys say all the time, I'm not looking for a lot of like over-the-top glamour for every day, but I still want to wear quality every day. Well, you've come to the right place, because here's that super unique, unusual stone, but we didn't overdo it. So it's really wearable because it's really quite, you know, detailed, but not overdone in diamonds. So I don't see any problem as it's on the hand here to wearing it every day if you want to. Having it almost be like a signet style, but with more detail and a gem presence at the top. And we're going to go ahead and roll the dice here, but you got to know it's a $24.99 ring because it's got one of the most important stones in the center. And this is a brand new style here tonight. So we're seeing it for the first time, $2,500 value. I'm going zero to start with $100 increments, and let's welcome a couple of you in. Why not? We're going to try it, see where it goes. We just had an aqua sell for over $2,000 off the price I was supposed to get on this Wednesday night. But we're going to need an open to sell it. So zero to start, $100 increments, and a 60-second clock to get it going. And then if we're not loving the auctions, we can always show you the wheel because I've got really beautiful, I've got really cool Imperials that I want to mark down because Imperials have been some of the most pricey material that we have lately, and they're kind of accumulating. So I put my favorites on a wheel, and I thought, let's discount them. So we'll do that next. We'll do Imperial Topaz. How much? $100. We got $100. Yay! We're gonna sell it after all. We got $100. $100 and one bidder. Uh-oh. And you can change the gold and get your size. Maybe this because we got the big baller at $500. But they're like, I'm still saving $2,000, so I think I'm still winning. You are. You're still winning. Big time. $600 hasn't stopped our bidders over there. We have two bidders. $600 looking for $700. Oh no. Let's not slow down now. So we have an $800 bid. And we still got a couple of people who are thinking about, nope, out? She's out. That may have been the knockout, but hold on. We got to give it 2 minutes. Well, I think out of all the auctions I've ever run, and I've run thousands of auctions here over 7 years, pretty sure we're looking at the fastest auction we've ever done here. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. We're down to one bidder already. That's it. We're down to one bidder. So it leaves me no other choice but to give it a final call. And this is 100% color change, blue, green to red, Coego to Fogo, Brazilian Alexandrite. It's at $800 only. I know that we're sick of hearing about this, but that gold band without the Alexandrite, without the diamonds, is worth about 4 times this price. We obviously bring you values. Are we going to charge you $4,000 for a gold band? No. That's why you're here. You could be watching any network on television. You could be going out, spend your weekends at stores. You could be shopping catalogs. You could be shopping online. You know that. That's why you're here. But when you see a value like $24.99, that is a good old-fashioned TVON discount, best value possible, and suddenly it's $800 via auction tonight just because we have the end of the night here and we started with a zero. We have a no reserve. This is why it's a value. There's no way, and you know it as well as I do, it helps to remind folks every now and then that gold is so valuable right now, you can't do the gold for that price. So when you're getting Alexandrite, one of the world's most precious gems, a phenomenal gem, a color-changing gem, when it's got VS diamonds riddled all through the mounting like this, you don't see that go for $800. This one is. Now, let's give it 2 minutes. We're looking for $900 or more, and when that clock hits zero, it's going to be sold. And no matter where that bidding stands, that's what it's going to sell out, whether that's $800 to our bidder right now, whether we have any other bids that come in. This is your last call to claim it. Then I'm going to bring you let's bring out the big Imperials. I just chose my best Imperials that have the best color, and we're going to drop them down in price tonight, and we're going to give you 3 huge options, and they're all those really pinky, beautiful stones, so that's coming up. We'll give you all of our best, and we got to blow them out. They've all been $69.99 and more. We're going to take those down. So if you're an Imperial Topaz fan or know one, you might want to notify any lovers of the very fine Imperials right now because we're going to have something very special happening in a trio. Who's at $800, by the way? Julie, calling from where? Well, Julie in Texas is looking real good. We have a final minute remaining. Let me know if anybody's verified on this one. Looks like that's it, but there's still a minute. Still time to get you in. Make the phone call as fast as you can because 900's a great value too. And 1,000's a great value too. So there's a lot to love about this. And again, detail all the way around. Now we make sure the diamonds are going to stop right at that midpoint of the ring so that it's comfortable. We want it to be comfortable when you wear it. We never ever want your jewelry to hurt you. We never want it to be sharp. We never want to hurt, or, when you put your fingers together, because our hands are usually together, right? We don't want there to be any sharp edges to any of that detail, and it's tougher to do detail while keeping in mind that we need it to be, again, silky soft on the hand and feel good and be comfortable. Or if you're gifting it, want your recipient to know that it's going to be that beautiful comfort built in. So here we are, but the little cutout details is nice. Yeah. Well, that was a 16. That's what I have here. Yeah, but we can obviously do 17 or 18 for you. Yeah, that's a 16-inch. Usually what's popular in the collar, and I can put that on if you want to see it on as well. I can put it on for you so you can see what it's all about. Any final requests for the show? We can always put our Imperial Topaz wheel to the side. And just a reminder, we had collars earlier as requested. We had the collar request come out. We have 16, 17, or 18 inches available for you. And the diamond collar is different. You know what, Jess, I just put it on, so I don't know if you have a requester out there, but this one's sold, and I just wanted to put it on to show you how, when I actually have it fastened, how beautifully it sits. And this is the non-graduated style. I won't show you the one that we have a graduated style where they're larger diamonds here and then they get smaller all the way around. I don't particularly like how that one sits on the neckline because it tends to flip a little. So this is the one I recommend. This is the 16-inch that we have here for you. So again, just a beautiful look. I like the idea. I mean, it's really intended to be, a collar is really intended to sit at the base of the neckline. Now, for every person, that's a different, depending on your neck size, that's different. Some people like that at 17, some people want a little more drape at 18. But I did want you to see, this is with it actually, fastened on the neckline, actually clasped together in the back. This is the 16, which is only $39.99. That would get you $429 in diamonds, which honestly, it looks like more. If you go up to the 17 inches, you're getting 4.5 carats in diamonds, it's $41.99. If you want to go with the 18-inch, which is a very popular length as well, but usually for chains, but we offer it just, if that's what's most comfortable to you. The 18-inch is going to take you up to nearly 5 carats. It's going to have 43 in diamonds, and it'll be $44.99. So those are the options we have. That's the collar I recommend. That's the one that literally goes all the way around. So if I put the back side where the clasp is in the front, you would only know it from having the figure 8 safeties. So that's what it looks like on. And what's this?
Can you try
Oh, sure. Okay, so we're going to go back to the wheel. Tony, I got to put on another necklace here for you. We do have a 17-inch in stock, in the white gold at least. So we'll put that on too. And then we'll layer them up together. And then you can see where it sits. It just, if you want to let them know, it kind of just depends on your neckline. Like, some people have different neck sizes than others.
No, because she saw you put on the 16 and that helps her out. So she
Oh.
wants to see what the difference. All right, she'll show you shortly, okay?
Okay, we'll show you. If I can get it clasped without a mirror. Let me see if I can. And then we will have you all set up there. All righty, so then you're gonna see what they look like together, because it's just, it just tends to drape a little bit lower right beneath. On me, it's gonna be right just below the collarbone. So we'll show them to you just a second here. Let me make sure they're not tangled with each other here so you can see what they're like. But that's gonna be the important thing to see, is really how they mix and match a little bit so you can see what they're all about. So we're gonna show you, and I've got one kind of lined up with the other here, but you'll see them. They're kind of in the back, kind of, they do layer though well. I'm always surprised how well they layer. So there they are together now. So you've got, again, and I know they're a little bit, they're not sitting as low as they will because I've got them kind of, draped over each other in the back. But this is kind of the difference you're gonna get here. So you see the 16, again, sitting right at the base of the neckline, and then the 17 just a little bit beneath that. So let me make sure that's at its lowest point there. There we go. There we go. So again, I can't see what I'm doing until I'm actually, you guys, the camera is my mirror. So that's where, again, you see the difference there between just 16 and 17. So it really does, I would recommend, the best thing you should do if you're not sure what necklace length you like the best, what I would do is recommend taking, do you have like a ribbon or a string at home that you can kind of just, cut and then, place it on your neckline where you want it and bring it to the back, and then actually measure it out with a ruler or with a tape measure. That's the best thing because everyone's neck is a little bit different. So I'm not a petite person. Necessarily, they're draping a little bit. So I got to make sure. 17's just, 16's right at my collarbone, and then 17's a little lower than that. I like wearing a collar right at the highest point because I think it just is really good for layering. It's really just where it's meant to sit. But again, there's just a little difference there. So remember, the 1 inch is going to span all the way around. So you don't get a dramatic difference. It's just, do you want it sitting more at the base of the collarbone or right below it? So that's kind of the difference. But again, everyone's neckline's different, so if it helps, right? Everyone's neckline's a little different, so it just depends on what your comfort level is. So that's what they look like. That's how they layer. Let's go back. We're going to put another ring up there. And like I said, everyone's best just kind of measuring on yourself to see what you like, where it sits on you. I'm going to show, actually, let me show the imperials here. I think we didn't get too much resistance to the imperials, so let's do that. I've got 3 incredible imperials, and you can see that's my personal favorite. That's the most pink. Then I can get you a cushion cut here that is a little more orangey pink because everyone's got their own personal preference on imperials, and this one's right in the middle. So you're kind of seeing what runs the gamut here in imperials because at the same time, whenever I show imperial requests, some of you are like, no, I want one with a little more orange. No, I want one with more pink. So I'm showing you kind of the 3 levels here. They're all Maisfino. This one's the most pink. This one I'd say is the least pink. That one's got the most golden orange. And this one's really in between kind of a Padparash peachy pink. So this one you would kind of think is a really good pink diamond or pink sapphire at first because it's just got an overwhelming amount of pink there. And then you've got, of course, your cushion cut is an option, but that's giving you more of the orange. There's still a considered amount of pink. Those are all pink diamonds around it, by the way. And then this one's got yellow and white diamonds, which is really unusual. This also has the pink and the white and the bridge. So 3 different imperials. I'm going to make the prices even and equal. We only have about 12 minutes left. We have a lot of people making decisions on collars here as well. The collars are fabulous. And make sure you're dialed in here on any one of these 3 because they're all one of a kinds. And what we need to do really quickly is go through carat weights and then all the same price as far as overall rings here. This is going to be your carat 12. Next size up is the oval, carat 38. So we're walking you up in size. This is the largest over here. That's a carat 97. This one has pink diamonds and white diamonds, or rather this one has only pink diamonds. This one is pink and white, and this one's yellow and white. So different mountings entirely, lots of different choices and styles to choose from here. But again, trying to get you covered no matter what your own personal preference is with imperials. And gosh, those diamond collars, I'm just distracted seeing all those diamonds around my neckline. It's so beautiful to see all those diamonds in all that, of course, all the way around, which is what the collar is all about. Yes, Jess, did we answer those questions? I'm sorry? Oh, which one did she end up with? And is she getting the yellow, gold, or the white? Oh, good. Good. Well, thank you so much, Pamela. I appreciate that. Glad you will love it. You will love it. And I hope you wear it a lot. I know that's tempting to save it, but these days, everyone's wearing those. A lot more than just for special occasions. So just live in it. You'll feel amazing when you do. Any one of these imperials you'd like? Well, they were $69.99 and up. So 2 were $69.99. 1 was $79.99. I'll let you guess which one is which. It doesn't matter. They're all coming down to one crazy low price right now just to move them on out. So Imperial Topaz lovers, these are the ones to choose from. All the best of the best, all considered Maisfino, all big sizes, just different perspectives on them. Different mountings, different looks, different ideas here. And we're going to make it very simple, very easy. Even half off is still $3,500. We're making it a lot more affordable than that for you. So this is the prime opportunity. I know there have been so many requests lately, and it's just so difficult to show you all of them at once, which is really what my motivation was in putting this the trio together so that you could really see what they're all about and really see how they differ. And it's hard to do that when they're up one at a time. It makes it a lot easier when you just see them straightforward like this, right? All together, all at one time. It makes it a lot easier. And they're not $35. They're not even going to be $2,500. Now we're talking. With 9 minutes left and not even $2,500 for some of the most lavish stones. These are collectible. One source in the world, Ouro Preto. That's the name of the mine. In Brazil, it's one source. It's one mine. The mine has very, very little active mining going on, very little left. I know I'm personal friends with the owner of the mine, and let me tell you, I get updates about every 6 months when we talk, and sometimes we'll even get together because, you know, traveling the world, you know, obviously the stones are in demand with all kinds of auction houses and big museums, and so he's a world traveler, and you know, we'll touch base every now and then, and my goodness, very little left in the Imperial Topaz mining overall, and we're going to make it better than $24.99. Anyone you'd like, all one of a kinds. Let's just make them $2,399 for your choice of. Wanted to bring you the options, but also the value, because these have been here, and the reason they've been here is because $69 and $79.99 prices. It's not always in everybody's, you know, happy price point. So to reduce them down in a rare luxury stone like this and bring them down to this level is just making it so easy to jump in on your favorite, whether it is that pinky, there's something about that centerpiece. I mean, the pinks that are in that center, the fact it's a round diamond cut, the fact it has pink diamonds and white diamonds in a bridge around it is just magnificent in every way. So I'm really just, I'm digging that stone there with all the pinks it has. And then, of course, if you want to go more of the golden tones, this is the way to go. And if you want to go right down the middle, I would say 50-50. That oval is one to consider there with the, that's really a 50-50 kind of pink and orange. It really is giving Padparasha sapphire vibes to it. So that's our last call on those Imperials. 1 carat plus entirely. Remember, this is your 112. Then we go up to the next one up in size is the 1 carat 38, which is the oval. And then the largest is the 197 in the cushion cut there. So any one you'd like, $23.99. That's your lowest price tag on any one of those three. And then if we have any other requests for the evening, as a matter of fact, let's do a couple more recaps here because there are some wild pieces that are still available, mostly from our first few minutes. So I'm going to show you a few of those to consider before we go, and then we'll be on our way, and we'll see you tomorrow night for more shopping. I hear there's a lot of brand new coming, hopefully tomorrow. We don't know. It's stuck in customs right now. So again, we have some designer pieces coming from Europe. So they've been stuck in customs for a couple of days, but hopefully they'll be here tomorrow. So I really hope, and I'm talking pieces you've never seen the likes of. They were supposed to be here tonight. Like I said, sometimes customs can be a little bit more lengthy. And so we've got them hopefully coming in any day now. So we hope to get those to you sooner rather than later. Check in with us tomorrow. Hopefully those will be here. And then we've got some last pieces from our early parts of the show. And they're coming up right now. So we'll just build a little recap wheel. It's going to be an assortment here. We've got a kunzite. We have a butterfly ring. And we have a pendant with an opal that I'll show you as well. And whichever one you want, guys, they're all going to be under $1,000. So keep that in mind. We've got the kunzite here, which is going to be that emerald cut kunzite. That's down to $888. The fabulous butterfly ring you see in the background stays in the yellow gold. That's only $599. And take a look at this opal pendant, which is down to only $699 if you like that one. So any one of them can be changed in gold color except for the butterfly. That stays in the yellow gold. Everything else we can change or adjust for you. But this opal pendant, that's lightning ridge material, by the way. Look at all the colors. It goes from blues to greens to aquas to pinks and purples as well. And that's going to be down to $699. So make sure you take advantage. No way you have to keep that in the rose gold either. You can change it if you want to. The kunzite is one of the most saturated we've seen. Usually you have to go up into 15, 20 carat sizes to get that level of saturation. That's happening in a 3 carat emerald cut. It's actually a 329 exactly. And that kunzite's down to $888. That's in the middle. And then, of course, this fabulous butterfly ring is only $599. Go true to size on it. It stays in the yellow gold, and those are our last options. So everything on this wheel is actually $888 or less. So huge value there. Just let me know which one of the three you'd like. Either the opal pendant, the kunzite, the butterfly ring, or get them all, because you could get them all and not be spending that much either. So fabulous pieces to recap from earlier tonight. If you have any questions about anything you've seen tonight, let me know. We can help you out with those as well. Be happy to do that for you. And this is your last call on any one of those three fabulous ideas. And then we got to run. And of course, we're back tomorrow night, same time, same place, 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern, for a big Thursday. And of course, last couple of days of September, yes. It's, you mean the kunzite? Oh, from the wheel earlier. Okay. Pink zircon from the wheel earlier. Funny, I was about to recap that as well. And I thought, you know what? We probably don't need to put that up for that tiny price, but it's back by request. This is actually part of our 888 wheel that we did earlier. Not obviously supposed to be 888. Here's why. It's item number 1117127, and that would be a pink zircon that is, hear me out, 433 in the size, round stone, 3 stacks of diamonds on each side. That'll be 34 points in the diamond weight. Any gold you want as well. Here's the up close on it, then we'll show it on the hand. That is from a wheel. We did everything on the wheel for 888. That's a close up. It's got pinks, purples, but mostly red. It's mostly like this really intense, almost like think of like raspberry meets cranberry red on that one, with those bright fuchsia flashes it gives. Now it's zircon, so it's gonna have all the colors of the rainbow, but in these pink varieties we see out of Sri Lanka, it's a lot more of that pink, purple, red. It's, think of like Zambarans, how we see the colors there, but it's a lot more brilliant than a garnet can be. And that's why we love our zircons. Double refractive, gives you a lot of diamond-like essence to it. We're gonna show it on the hand here for you. That's your up close and personal. They want a close up, there's your close up. Here's what it looks like on, and change the gold if you want to. So that'll be $888 if you'd like to own that one here tonight. Isn't that a fabulous piece there? When you've got something that bright and glowing, it's an intense color. It's a very saturated color, but you see how lively it gets with that double refraction. And it's $888. So we'll see if you've got that one. That one's verifying right now. Then let's take a close-up look at it one more time before we bring the kunzite up close as well, which is just such a dynamo of a stone to get the kunzite with the saturation level it has. Here it is. And again, saturated beyond. It's item number on this one, and it's the last time we'll see it. It's a really, really special stone. It's going to be item number 112, 1975, and that is going to be the 329. Look at the pressed-in detail on the sides of the band. All mirror finished, and then your diamonds, a big diamond directly east and west of the stone. Zircon is verifying, but at the moment you can still grab it if you'd like to. And then our last call also on those Imperial Topaz that we had across the board for $23.99. Last 2 minutes of our Wednesday night. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. We hope you'll spend a little bit of time with us. If you're hanging out at home and you'd like a little bit of jewelry and beautiful, rare, exotic gemstones coming your way, we will be with you tomorrow to provide that for 3 hours, and likely a lot of brand new that's going to be debuting tomorrow as well, as far as brand new designer styles and some very exciting things we're working on for the fall season for you. I put in a couple of my own designs that I submitted today, so we're really looking forward. In the next couple of weeks, they'll be actually here, which we're really looking forward to. I know you're going to lose your minds over what is coming in, even some bangles like you've been asking me for, and some very special designer pieces that I would like for myself, but I'm not in the mood to spend $30,000 on a bangle with diamonds at 12 points, so I'm going to make one for you. So we've got a lot of fun things coming up for fall, so I hope you'll check in with us every night and every day on the weekends and check in and see what's new and what's happening, and then we'll take your requests as well as always. And if you have custom designs we can put together for you for holidays, well, this is the time to start to get those in. So $888 in the kunzite, pink zircons verifying, opal pendant and butterfly ring also still here. If you'd like to consider those, please do. And we have all the information waiting for you. But for now, we have to sign off in about 30 seconds. We thank you so much for being with us on this Wednesday night. Hope you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for watching and shopping. We appreciate you one and all. And want to make sure that, again, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central time, and 10 p.m. Eastern is when we bring you an incredible kickoff to 3 hours of live jewelry. So we hope you'll see, we'll all see each other then. And have a great Thursday in the meantime. And thanks so much for being with us on behalf of all of us here at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7.